Mr. Ratan, you are appearing for, you're the additional AG.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. So how much time do you require?
My lord, further 4 weeks time may be granted.
4 weeks time.
Yes, my lord. These are different authorities.
Granted. Mr. N. Ratan, Learned Additional Advocate General, appearing for the state respondents, submits that he is yet to receive the instructions as required to be produced by him in terms of the order dated 27/7/2023. And therefore, he prays that he may be granted further 4 weeks' time. To stop, Mr.
Omodi.
O. Modi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present. Next para. Considering the above prayer, we grant further 4 weeks' time for producing the necessary instructions in terms of the order dated 27/7/2023. Obliged, madam.
Lordship, here I need some time to file affidavit, Your Lordship. I have not received the instructions yet.
How much time do you have?
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Parties are represented by the respective councils. On the prayer of Ms.
Arbasar, Your Lordship.
Arbasar, Learned Government Advocate, further 3 weeks' time is granted for filing counter affidavit. List again after 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
Obliged.
Your Lord-
Mission.
6. May I please?
Yes.
My lord, this appeal, my lord, is directed against the my lord judgment and order degree passed by the my lord learned trial court below, granting divorce to the my lord
May I, my lord?
Yes.
My lord, as per the last order, my lord, I have taken the step upon the private respondent and the AD card is received, my lord. But the private respondent is not appeared to them.
Private respondent. Who is the private respondent? The informant or the victim?
Informant, my lord.
Informant. Is it reflected anywhere?
Yes, my lord.
Is it respondent number 2?
Yes, my lord.
And LCR has also come. So we direct for preparation of paper book.
Yes, Your Lordship, only there is one request, Your Lordship. I have not been, my petition does not have the copy of the order of sentence, Your Lordship. Page number,
No, don't worry about that. We'll ask preparation of paper book.
oh yes,
So everything will be there in the paper book. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
once you get that, there'll be no problem. Your good name?
T. Rimi.
D.
Rimi.
Okay. P. Rimi, Learned Counsel appears for the appellant and submits that the respondent number 2 has been served since AD card has returned back. To stop on perusal of the office note dated 17/7/2023. Notice upon respondent number 2 is declared to be complete. To stop, it is further seen that I'm sorry, it's not yet received, it says.
LCR.
It is further seen that the LCR has not yet been received. To stop, office to requisition the LCR by sending a reminder to the court concerned. List the matter again on receipt of the LCR.
Replacement.
For this is a hearing matter.
One six, with the consent of the government side.
As paid for by learned counsel for the petitioner. Matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. Yes.
Obliged.
May I please, madam?
Hmm.
I would like to mention item number 3. It may be urgent today.
Yes. Yes. What do you want?
Adjournment for today because leading counsel is out of his session.
Your good name
El Kagong,
and who's absent?
after 2 weeks,
As paid for by the counsel for the petitioner. And not objected to by the other side. Matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks.
Yeah, my lord, I have to
Right.
mention one item, my lord, the writ petition 24 of 2021. This may be listed for admission hearing on Monday, my lord.
Admission hearing.
Yes, my lord.
What is the urgency?
So, my lord,
What is the matter about?
compensation, man,
Sorry,
compensation, man.
compensation.
And it was last listed on July, my lord, first week of July.
Okay. Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21.
yes. What do you want?
Lordship, conducting counsel for the petitioner is out of station. So it may be kindly listed after 3 weeks.
Okay.
Consent have been taken.
On the
my lord.
prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner. Matter
My-
stands adjourned for 3 weeks.
My lord, there is an interim order also.
Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date.
Most obliged.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 17.
Hmm. What-
Your Lordship, there is one more matter analogous with this, WPC 36623 may be listed together.
As paid for by the counsel for the petitioner. List the matter again after 2 weeks along with WPC number 366 of 2023.
I beg to mention one more item.
Yes,
It is WPC 97 2022 may be listed for tomorrow. It's for hearing.
for hearing.
Yes, Your
What?
Lordship. Actually,
the-
it was listed on 29/6/2023. It should be listed after 2 weeks, but till now it haven't listed. I asked in registry, they said that I have to mention it.
What is the matter about?
It's about illegal termination,
Huh?
illegal
termination.
termination, yes,
We'll not have it tomorrow. We'll have it on Tuesday next.
Tuesday.
Yes, change the date.
Much obliged.
Yes,
If it may please your lordship, I beg to mention item number 23 and 24. Supplementary hearing.
yes. What do you want?
My lord, may I pray that the matter may be taken up after 2 weeks, your lordship. There has been some new developments in this case, your lordship. That is why.
You're for the petitioner.
Yes, your lordship, I am for the petition.
Have you informed the other side?
Yes, your lordship.
As paid for by the learned counsel for the petitioner and not objected to by the other side. Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
My lord, I also beg to mention item number 22.
22.
Yes, your lordship. We
Yeah.
are for the petitioner hearing, but however, your lordship, inadvertently, we had not brought the file today, your lordship. Can the matter be fixed on some other date?
Okay, similar order in 22 also. Yes,
Obliged, your lordship.
yes.
Your Lordship, I would like to mention item number 4 and 5. I'm here on the behalf of Kimol Olin.
Hmm.
Your Lordship, the London Council is out of the station.
Who is
due
out
to
of
health
station?
condition for the medical checkup.
Who is out of station?
Kimol Olin.
Huh?
Kimol Olin.
Chemo. Kirmani Lolen.
Not Kirmani Olin.
Which one?
Kimol Olin, the respondent side.
Where is he? His name is not there.
4 and 5.
Huh? Oh, respondent side.
Yes.
In this case, lawsuit, item number 4 lawsuit, I am petitioner, lawsuit.
Uh-huh,
And item number 5 lawsuit, he is the petitioner.
I see.
And
So-
here is the case lawsuit, we challenge the stone cursor
Hmm,
certificate issued by the state respondent.
okay.
And also this adjournment, this is 6 times adjournment.
Hmm,
So also this matter may fix for no further adjournment also. Let's fix the matter also. This is 2021 case.
okay, but this
6 times adjournment also.
K. Lolen is said to be out of station.
Yes, also he is out of station. Though even though when he come also, let's fix this matter also.
When is he coming back?
Next month,
Next month?
yes. Because within this month, he's not able
Huh?
to attend court.
Sorry?
Within this month, he's not able to attend in court. So for next month, on 7th of September.
7th is okay? Thursday,
Last adjournment also.
okay.
Last
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. K. Lolen, learned counsel for the respondent in WPC number 323 of 2021 and for the petitioner in WPC 122 of 2021. List the matter again on 7th of September for admission. No further adjournment will be granted. Yes.
Highly applied.
If it may please your lordship, my lord, this matter has been wrongly listed for motion, your lordship. On the last occasion,
It should be what? Oh,
my lord,
So-
by the order dated 27/6, the government state respondents were directed to seek instruction whether the judgment passed in WPC 420 would be applicable in this case or not, your lordship.
yes, so is it covered?
Your lordship, in this, we have not received the instruction, your lordship.
So what is WPC 148?
My lord, WPC sorry, I'm sorry, your lordship.
148.
Yes, your
Have
lordship.
you enclosed a copy?
Yes, your lordship.
Where is that?
Extra number 6, page number 42.
And what is it regarding?
My lord, this matter pertains to cancellation of arms license, your lordship.
Cancellation of?
Arms license
Okay,
and WPC 148, along with this WPC, 17 other petitions were filed by different petitioners, your lordship. And in
so on what basis was it restored?
my lord, the Honorable High Court has held that this order that was passed by since this subject matter of arm license comes under the jurisdiction, under the Schedule 7 of Union List, your lordship.
Schedule 7.
Schedule 7 Union List.
Oh.
This state government could not have issued an order cancelling all the arms license that was issued after the year 2017, your lordship.
After 2017.
Yes, your lordship.
So who can cancel?
My lord, may I take your lordship to the order, your lordship?
Yes,
My lord, the impugn order is at annexure number 3, page number 39.
yes.
This is the order by which the arms license of the petitioner was cancelled, your lordship. My lord, the petitioner along with three others,
Hmm.
their arms license were cancelled, your lordship. The person at serial number 1,
Only one has come, isn't it?
yes, your lordship,
Which one?
at serial number 1,
What is his name? Kamdu.
Kadum Jamud, my lord, this was the petitioner in petition number 420 of 2022, your lord, 2022, your lordship,
He was a petitioner in WPC
420,
420 of 2021.
yes, your lordship, 2021. And the petitioner is at serial number 2, your lordship,
Serial number 2.
Pagyum Koyo.
Okay.
My lord,
This number, serial number 1,
yes, your lordship,
who was a petitioner in 420, has got the benefit of the order.
yes, your lordship,
So you are saying that even this present petitioner should also get the same benefit.
yes, your lordship, in WPC 420 and in the instant petition, your lordship.
And
All
what
the
about?
orders that have been challenged are same, your lordship.
Hmm?
All the orders that have been challenged in WPC 420 and
Hmm,
that has been challenged in the instant writ petition, your lordship, they are same
Okay.
orders.
I see.
And the case of the petitioner is not being considered by the state respondents only on the ground because the petitioner was not a party in the above mentioned writ petition, your lordship. That
What
were-
about this serial number 3 and 4?
They have not come, Your Lordship, before this honorable.
No,
court.
did they come before this court?
No, Your
Are they
Lordship.
covered by the judgment?
That, yes, Your Lordship, they will be covered by this
No,
judgment.
they will be covered, but they were not petitioners, isn't
No,
it?
Your Lordship, no, they were not petitioners.
So how many of them had come in that case? There were quite a few of them,
I beg,
quite a number of them.
I beg your pardon, Your Lordship.
See, in that judgment dated 24/8/2022. This was a common judgment for many cases, isn't it?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So out of this, so many of them, one of them is this Kamdum Jamo.
Yes, Your Lord.
And the present petitioner is at serial number 2. So what instructions do you require?
Whether the petitioner case is covered or not in WPC 148 of
What kind of instructions? You will know it yourself also. Just take out that 420, WPC 420 of 2021 and see, is it similar to this case? Whether the order of 12th February 2021 was also challenged. That much only.
Your Lordship, I leave it to your Lordship.
Hmm. But the court also requires your assistance. You see, you have to point out that it's similar,
Yes.
or you also to point out that it is not similar. Can you point out it's similar? How it's similar?
My lord, in WPC 420, Your Lordship, the
Ah.
order that has been put to challenge is this 12 February 2021, Your Lordship. And another order that has also been put to challenge is the order but which pertains to issuance of blanket ban on issuance of arms license, Your Lordship, that was issued in the year 2016. That order has also been challenged in WPC 420, and the same order has also been put to challenge in this instant writ petition, Your Lordship.
Page? Which page?
Annexure, that order is at annexure 5, Your Lordship. Page number 41.
Next your 5. Blanket ban, this
Yes.
one also. This also you have challenged.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So how has the court dealt with this?
My lord, the honorable court has held that since my lord, the honorable court has held that this since the matter pertains, since the matter comes under the union list, Your Lordship, the state government could not have issued an order issuing blanket ban over the issuance of arms license, granting of arms licenses, Your Lordship. And
Show me that relevant paragraph.
that would my lord, the relevant paragraph is at page number 63, annexure 9, that is the operating portion. And then page number 64, paragraph 11 and 12 also. This pertains to the specific order that was issued in 2016.
We'll give her one more chance. You.
Yes,
you
Your
go.
Lordship.
Please write down, this matter has been wrongly listed for motion. Stop. In fact, notice was already issued by order dated 27/6/2023. Next para, the case of the petitioner is that the his case is covered by the common judgment and order dated 24/8/2022, passed by this court. In WPC number 148 of 2022. Comma, which was one of the main, which was one of the case. Covered by the common judgment and order. Miss P. Pangu, learned government advocate, seeks further time for obtaining instructions in this regard. Stop as paid for how much time?
1 week time, your
A
lordship.
week's time is granted.
Seek instruction on the judgment by this honorable from the
Yes.
government manner. Because this order, my lord, at page 39
Ah.
was challenge. Squarely covers, man.
Sorry,
Squarely covers actually.
squarely covers. Anyway, let her get instructions, we'll see. All right. This again after a week,
Next week, man.
after a week, means next week.
Organize your lordship.
Please, my lord.
Yes,
This petition has been filed challenging the impugned transfer and order of the petitioner, who is a driver posted at District Agricultural Office, Bomdila, page number 11, annexure 1, my lord.
May I, my lord? Last, if my lord make page the last order, my lord. Last order by I was asked to seek some instruction. Order dated 8/8 up to 2023, my lord.
what instructions
My lord.
was? What instructions were you required to take?
Specific, my lord, query was asked, my lord, whether, my lord, inter-district transfer, my lord, of driver, my lord, is permissible or not, my lord.
Hmm.
That was the specific query, my lord. Order dated 8/23, my lord. Third para, my lord. If my lord, see, my lord, third para.
So is it permissible?
Yes, my lord.
Inter-district transfer?
Inter-district, that the instruction, my lord, written instruction, my lord. If my lord turn to page number 3 of my written instruction, my lord, page number 3, this is type out, my lord. This is 2 is his appointment order, my lord.
Hmm.
3, my lord, para second, my lord. The service is transferable and appointee is liable to serve in any part of Arunachal Pradesh, my lord.
Hmm. That is his appointment order.
His appointment order, my lord.
Is this the first appointment order?
Yes, my lord. This is the past appointment order dated 7 August 2022, my lord.
Okay, now inter-transferable it's transferable.
Transferable, my lord.
Then what is the other issue?
Other issue, my lord, will kindly turn to page number 8, my lord, of my written instruction, my lord. 8, page number 8, my lord.
Yes.
This is a letter by DAO Limni, my lord, where now this petitioner is posted, my lord. Now by this letter, my lord, this DAO, my lord,
Hmm.
this letter, my lord, was sent to Director Agriculture, my lord. As there is, my lord, no driver, my lord, under his disposal, my lord. Whereas, my lord, the petitioner, my lord, where he was posted earlier, my lord, There, my lord, this vehicle, my lord, is off-road, my lord. Accordingly, my lord, taking into public interest, my lord, he was posted, my lord. At his earlier place of posting, my lord, there is no vehicle, my lord, to be driven by this petitioner, my lord. Accordingly, my lord, this looking into public interest, my lord, this he is posted here at new place of posting, my lord.
So what is the status now?
Status, my lord, that my lord,
There is
last
stay. There was a stay order.
stay order,
Yes,
state last occasion, my lord, if my lord kindly turn to his, my lord, read petition, my lord, it specifically at para number, my lord, page number 7, my lord, para 7, my lord. Now, there was a specific abandonment, my lord, saying that he was not released, my lord. Accordingly, my lord, is I could not assist properly this properly, my lord, believing his abandonment, my lord. I could not assist this honorable court properly, my lord. There is a specific abandonment, my lord. He was not released, my lord. On this case was filed on 8/8, my lord. Whereas, my lord, on record, my lord, even his service book, my lord, he was released on, my lord, released from his 7, my lord, 6, my lord, 7/6, 7/6, my lord. And his, my lord, the service book, my lord, was transferred to the new place of posting on, my lord. Next page, next page on 25/7, my lord. This is next page. I have say one submitted additional documents, my lord, not in instruction, my lord.
Yes, what is this?
This is next, if my lord, second page, my lord, you see me. This is the acknowledgement of speed post, my lord.
Acknowledgement of what?
Speed post, my lord, register post, my lord. By which, my lord, his service book was sent, my lord, to the new place of posting, my lord.
Service book was sent.
Sent, my lord, on 25/7, my lord, 2023, my lord.
Yes, so
My lord, this release order and all those things, this was never communicated to the petitioner till the, right now I am only discovering these facts. My lord, this, had it been discovered earlier, I would have challenged the release order maybe. Be there is, my lord, I have specifically averred also that I have a severe spinal injury medical case, which, my lord, I have annexed in annexure number 3, call it, which is at page number 14. My lord, I require regular physiotherapy so that to serve within the town only. So in that, in my next place of posting, which is at Pakikesang Lemi, there are no such medical facilities. This is certified by 3 doctors of my township, General Hospital, Bomdila. So my lord, I only challenged this transfer and posting order on just 2 grounds, medical as well as on humanitarian ground.
your representation has been disposed.
No, not yet.
So we'll direct to dispose.
Now, my lord, this representation also, my lord, need to be submitted to the director, my lord. He is the transfer authority, my lord. This secretary is above director, my lord. The
Correct.
impugn transfer order is at page number 11 was issued by Director of Agriculture, my lord. Now, this representation he is submitted to the secretary, my lord, Department of Agriculture, my lord. The controlling officer is director, my lord. In case of
Why
class.
did you submit to the secretary? But the copy is gone to the director also.
Yes, copy is given, my lord.
DA also.
Yes,
So who is the person to consider the representation?
director, my lord.
Director.
My lord.
Copy has also been served to the director.
So now you are saying that you were not released. Now he has produced a document say that you have been since released, your service book has gone there. So you say that, no, there is a question which came up saying that it's not transferable or transferable or not transferable. He has come up with a document which says that your service is transferable.
My lord, there I agree, my lord.
And now you are also saying that you've got some medical problem. But this medical problem was never brought to the notice of the director. It is the secretary. And admittedly, this representation is not disposed of.
Yes, my lord.
So we asked the director to dispose it of within 10 days.
That will do, man. That will be better, man. In this medical, my lord, report also will see, my lord, this is of 6/7/2023, my lord, after usage of transfer order, my lord. So
You are a driver by profession. If you are suffering like that, then How will you continue with your work? This is also
Yeah.
another issue.
My lord, that's why I made an averment that in the hospital, it takes regular physiotherapy, my lord.
Now, Pake Kesang, my lord, is
Now you've got eye vision problem also.
Yes, my lord.
You've got so much of problems.
Pake Kesang, my lord, is very near to this Itanagar, my lord. So-
Mhm. Yes. You are Mr.
HK Jammu, my lord.
I heard Mr. H.K. Jammu, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. L. Perme. Stop. In terms of the court's order dated 8/8/2023, Mr. L. Perme has produced the instructions received by him. To stop, the first instruction is that the post of driver is transferable, and in fact, the same has clearly been stipulated in the appointment order issued to the petitioner on 7/8/2002. To stop. The learned counsel further submits that the transfer of the petitioner has been done in view of the fact that there is no driver available in the office of the district agriculture officer, Lemi Pake Kasang, district Arunachal Pradesh. You find this in page 11, spelling. We'll stop. Therefore, it is clear that transfer has been made in view of administrative exigency, according to the learned state council. To stop, the learned state council has further produced a communication dated 7/6/2023, written by the district agriculture officer, West Kameng district, Bomdila, to the district agriculture officer, Lemi Pake Kaseng district, forwarding the LPC service book volume 1 and GPF passbook of the petitioner. To stop, the service book and the other documents have been duly received by the addressee on 25/7/2023, as per the receipt attached to the said letter. Stop. The learned counsel therefore submits that the petitioner cannot be said to be still serving in West Kameng in the office of the district agriculture officer, West Kameng district, Bomdila. To stop. The next para, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner in fact had submitted a representation before the secretary to the government of Arunachal Pradesh, Department of Agriculture, on 9/6/2023, clearly mentioning about the health issues faced by him and the requirement for him to remain in Bomdila district, to avail of the medical services available there. Stop. However, the representation has neither been considered and disposed of till date. Stop. Next para, considering the above submissions, court is of the considered view that the representation submitted by the petitioner be considered and disposed of by the Director of Agriculture, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Stop. Accordingly, you submit a fresh representation.
My lord.
Accordingly, the petitioner is directed to furnish a fresh representation to the Director of Agriculture, Government of Arunachal Pradesh within
My lord. Within 2 weeks.
no. Where are you now?
I'm at Bomdila only, my lord.
Within a week?
My lord.
Within a week
My lord.
from today. And the director, upon receipt of the same, shall consider the representation and dispose of the same within a period of 10 days thereafter, by way of a speaking order. Which petition accordingly stands disposed of.
Highly obliged.
Obviously.
Okay.
My lord,
Yes.
in nutshell, my lord, in my case, my lord, the petitioner, the present petitioner, my lord, she was initially allotted to a government quarter way back in the year 2004, my lord. Initially officially allotted. And thereafter, my lord, in nearby that the quarter, there was one swampy land matter which was remained unused, and it was because of garbage collection, this was causing unhygienic and causing a sinking around, causing impossible and unpleasant to the residents of the locality. Then, as per advice of the then Deputy Commissioner, the land was cleaned and fenced and developed by the petitioner and family member. And subsequently, against that plot of land, they applied the allotment, formal allotment for that area. The application was made, submitted to the competent authority, Deputy Commissioner. And thereafter, my lord, in anticipation of allotment order, the RCC building was constructed. And in the meantime, my lord, what happened in the year 2016 to 17, there was a proposal for construction of four lane, my lord, from Chandranagar to Train Junction, Papunala. In the process, my lord, the survey was carried out, and the quarter, government quarter, which was allotted to the petitioner way back in the year 2004, my lord, 15 June 2004, that fallen under the right of way. And as per the direction of the Deputy Commissioner, that has been demolished by the district administration for make clearance for the construction of the highway. And
What the quarter has been demolished.
yes, by the district administration. And then what happened, my lord? I shifted to my constructed RCC building, against which my application for allotment is pending before the authority, my lord. I applied the application way back in the year 2012, my lord. Then, my lord, suddenly, after everything has been done and that land has been taken over by the highway authority, handed over by the district administration itself. Now, my lord, thereafter, my lord, the so-called notice, my lord, was issued to the petitioner, my lord, saying that, my lord, there's a complaint from the district, UD, Urban Housing Department, that have encroached the area meant for the government quarter, my lord. So against that, my lord, the show cause was issued, and I appeared before the ADC come state officer, my lord. Accordingly, the hearing was taken place on 18 May 2023, my lord, in which it was held that that area, the structure which has been constructed, my lord, which has been erected, my lord, it is under, that is unauthorized occupant, and the directed to remove that structure within a period of 30 days, my lord, against which I preferred appeal before the Deputy Commissioner. My lord, Deputy Commissioner, well, had upheld the finding and decision of the state officer, only certain my lord, observation my lord, has been made that since there was a direction for removal, then instead of removing, he modified the order saying that since the application for compensation structure has been constructed, 5-story building structure has been constructed, and against which petitioner has submitted on humanitarian ground for compensation matter. And since it is matter pending, till the matter is considered by the competent authority, has directed the state officer to seal the building matter. Now, my humble submission, my lord, if the building is sealed, my lord, it is now accordingly, my lord, requisition order has been issued for sealing tomorrow, my lord. Now, since my officially allotted quarter has been demolished by the district administration, my lord, and I have no way to go. If it is sealed, it is eviction, my lord, and my family.
Show me where your claim for compensation is pending.
My lord is at
By which document?
my lord, page 96, my lord. It's the order itself, my lord. Page 96, my lord. The last order of the impugn, my lord.
I think everyone's feeling hot. How much is that? Huh? 26. And make it colder. 23, 22. This side. Make it colder. There are only this one is minimal.
My lord,
Yes.
this order of deputy commissioner is start from page 89 and the relevant paragraph page is it's 95, my lord. Para 11, my lord, onward. But however, the husband of the appellant, Sri so-and-so, has appealed before the undersigned that the building was constructed by their hard-earned money. And
Just a minute, from where you're reading?
my lord, page 95, para 11 onward. Page 95, my lord.
Whose order is this?
It is deputy commissioner, this final order, my lord.
Against the appeal.
Yes, appeal.
The first order was passed by
State officer, my lord.
state officer.
Yes.
A state officer.
Yes, state officer. And this order is 89 and which I'm referring by the page 95 is passed by the appellate authority, that's deputy commissioner.
First order by a state officer.
Yes,
You file appeal,
yes.
and against your appeal, the deputy commissioner passed the
This
order.
order.
Now, the relevant portion, you're saying page 95,
Yes, page
paragraph
95,
11.
para 11.
Yes.
Madam, 11, my lord. However, the husband of the appellant Sri Nabam Nikia so appealed before the undersigned that building was constructed by their hard-earned money, and if eviction is carried out against the structure, it will cause irreparable loss to them. Hence, the prayer for grant of compensation against RCC building constructed in lieu of handing over of the same to the housing department. 12, my lord. The compensation proposal placed by the husband of the appellant's Srimati so shall be placed before the competent authority for consideration and comment. Till then, the eviction of the unauthorized structure shall be stayed, and in the meanwhile, the appellant is directed to vacate the unauthorized building within 30 days from that of the order, and same shall be sealed after 30 days by the state officer and shall not be opened except the written order of the state officer, my lord. Now, pursuant to this order, my lord, at page 96, my lord, requisition order has been issued by the state officer for carrying out sealing against structure, my lord, on 18 August 2023, my lord.
Sealing means how is it going to be?
My lord, it is as good as eviction only. It is only just, it is same meaning only. It is eviction because once it's sealed, I cannot enter, my lord. My whole entire family will be out, my lord.
No, seal means what? To keep under lock and key.
My lord.
Is it?
Yes, it will be locked, my lord.
That's
Entire
why.
building will be locked, my lord.
It'll be locked.
Yes, and I will be rendered homeless, my lord. And to that effect, but even the official allotment given, my lord, the quarter has also been
But
demolished.
you accept the fact that this is not your land.
My lord,
You have
because
constructed this building
admittedly, I have
in anticipation of some
Yes.
land permit,
yes, my lord.
which is
And
not given to you till now.
till now, I've not been given. Admittedly, we don't have a allotment order. My lord,
So it is unauthorized construction.
my lord, that part, my lord, it is, my lord, since we don't have allotment, my lord.
And
my
regarding the compensation part also, this is only to be placed. This is because of your claim.
My lord,
It is not a decision anywhere
my lord, this is not.
by any authority deciding that, okay, we'll ask him to vacate this place, but in lieu of that, we'll compensate him.
My lord,
Nobody has taken such a decision.
My lord,
It is only
it's
your
yet to be. Yes.
hope.
My lord, only my humble submission, my lord, even my lord, in such case, my lord, the building, my lord, as we have in order itself is reflected, my lord, my hard earned, my lord. It is money, it has been invested, my lord. Now the petitioner, my lord, he is the indigenous woman of this state, my lord. Now,
Maybe
yes, no way, my lord, no way to go, my
doesn't give you a right to settle
No.
down anywhere you want to,
my lord, that is,
especially in government accommodation.
I duly agree with
Land.
my lord. Only my lord, my humble submission, my consideration, my lord, in an aspect of this eviction matter, my lord. At least the humanitarian ground has also to be considered, my lord. Even
That is why they are sealing it only.
yes, my lord.
They're not destroying anything.
My lord, in this case, even the refugee, my lord, the refugee who is not citizen, my lord, they are also entitled for humanitarian treatment by the state, my lord. In aspect of the eviction matter, my lord, in the state, in our High Court division bench has also held regarding the Chakmas eviction matter, wherein the eviction was sought to be evicted them from particular place because they are unauthorizedly residing. But against that eviction order, my lord, they went to the challenge, my lord. Now this our honorable High Court, my lord, division bench has held that even considering this aspect, although 3 issue was framed, I just place the decision.
What is the relevance to your case? You stick
My
to your
lord,
case.
only the aspect, my lord, at least humanitarian, my lord, wherein it says that even assuming that illegally they are authorizing, at least on humanitarian aspect, my lord, they should be accommodated, my lord. And their whatever investment that they have done, my lord, in the
You're
particular.
talking about the Chakmas.
Yes, Chakma.
They are
And that should be-
refugees. You are not refugee. You are
my lord,
indigenous.
that is aspect, my lord, and another aspect also, my lord, even in unauthorized occupant, my lord, assuming that my structure is illegal structure and I'm encroacher, my lord. In that case also, in similar cases, my lord, the
See,
government.
Mr. Tagun, what do you expect to happen? Ultimately, the fact remains that a state officer has considered you, has heard you, hearing was conducted.
My lord,
In spite of that, you say that your occupation of this building land here is illegal. So vacate. You file appeal before the deputy commissioner. Deputy
My lord.
commissioner also considered everything and passed the order.
my lord.
Now,
my-
what else do you
my
expect?
lord, only my humble submission till my lord, the request is considered by authority, my lord. I may not be evacuated, my lord,
So that is why I'm asking you, where is your request? Where is your request? There is no request. This is only a part of the order,
My
which you
lord,
just
it-
read
it
out,
has-
page 95.
Yes, my lord, it has been placed before the deputy commissioner.
So
my
we do not know what has happened,
My lord, that is why, my lord, in terms
shall
of
be
this,
placed.
my lord.
Yes, government side, what do you, what is this observation here, page 95?
Lordship, this is,
Shall be placed before the competent authority.
yes, this is just an statement, Lordship. It will be, maybe it will be placed later on, Lordship. And Lordship, this building has been constructed after on the place of the government quarter, which has been demolished, Lordship. If Lordship see the page number 76,
No, there is no
Which
doubt
has been
about it.
recorded
There's no
by-
doubt about it,
Lordship,
considering the fact that there's a illegal construction.
yes.
Now, but thing is that you have allowed him to construct, you have allowed her or him to construct. And the building is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-story building.
Lordship, maybe he's really rich. She could.
No,
Without any,
no,
Lordship, without
No,
any.
now the
documents.
question is that when you have permitted construction of those building, this kind of 5-story building cannot be constructed in one night. It'll take years,
Yes. My lord.
months, years. So you know very well that this construction is going on. So if you want to displace this person, you cannot do that immediately like that, no?
My lord,
So what will be the procedure and modality here?
Lordship, that's why they are not demolishing the this one structure, but then only Lordship sealing it. Lordship.
So what steps have the deputy commissioner taken in this regard? Paragraph 12. This you find out. We'll see.
Lordship,
Ultimately,
this was past 30, is just 1 month tomorrow, Lordship.
no, this is not. This was passed on 18/7,
18/7.
Yes,
July,
July,
1 month back.
yes.
So what is the position?
The latest position is lordship in page 96. He have ordered lordship
No, that is ceiling is there, that we know.
for ceiling.
It is sealed. And for sealing is this, they have to arrange arrest team, tear smoke team, evacuation team, security magistrate, so they're preparing for what?
That is for lordship, law and order problem lordship.
They're expecting strong opposition.
My lord,
Yes, lordship.
my lord,
Looks like-
it will be, my lord, it is so attached, sentimentally attached to the building, my lord. Even I will be rendered homeless, my lord. Will be with family member. I'm not
Sentimental
pathetic condition.
attachment is there, even if you
My lord.
construct one some type house,
My lord.
This is
you have
a
attachment,
commercial building.
you have
lordship.
constructed 5-story building.
Yes,
My lord.
You have
commercial
spent
building.
a lot of
only.
money for this. But
My lord.
you have constructed this by taking big risk
My lord, my lord, being
without
welfare,
first settling
My
the
lord.
ownership of this land. You
My
have
lord.
constructed this house under risk.
my lord,
Now you have to face the consequences.
my lord, being welfare government, my lord, state, my lord, it is. This humanitarian aspect has to be considered, man. My lord, as my lord has just pointed out, my lord, regarding that such structure cannot be constructed overnight, man. This is what exactly, my lord, the previous occasion this division bench has held, my lord. There are 20, my lord. In that case, even the compensation has been directed, my lord. The single bench has directed the compensation, para 20, my lord. It was held to be encroacher, my lord, unauthorized occupant. Even then, the para 20, my lord, it said that such construction cannot be said to be constructed overnight. Therefore, the compensation, my lord, aspect that has to be directed to be considered, my lord, as upheld by the, my lord, it has been-
All right, we'll issue notice. All right, there's nothing here, actually. You just want to stay of this, that's all.
My lord, only aspect of
Hmm.
what
How long
I'm,
can the stay go
my
on?
lord, status
Maybe
quo, my lord.
maybe we stay today. We stay today, it stay for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Thereafter, what will happen?
My lord, only, my lord, we are practically, my lord, mentally, we are not even, our family member will be in the street, my lord, only status quo, my lord. Status quo agent today, my lord, in respect of building, my lord, so that at least we can leave, my lord, till decision is made. my
That's
lord.
what I'm saying. Today, court grants you status quo or
My
stay of this order.
My lord,
It is only a relief for a short while.
my lord, I do agree, my lord.
What will happen after 1 month?
My lord,
After
there
2
are
months.
at least we'll see, my lord, we'll try to accommodate them, because problem is that as of now, we could not accommodate ourselves, my lord. Even the government, they have not accommodated, because land,
But
what are allotted to-
you yourself has stated that you are an indigenous person.
my lord. But
You
I'm,
can construct 5-story building.
my lord,
So
I'm,
you must be having other property also elsewhere.
Yes.
my lord, I am from, my lord, other district, my lord. Because I'm the government employees, my lord, that my land, the quarter allotted, my lord. That quarter has been demolished, my lord. Now I have no way to go, my lord. If it is evicted, my lord, I'll be rendered homeless, my lord.
Where is your statement?
My lord,
Where is your statement in the red petition? You have nowhere else to go. You'll be homeless. Where is your statement?
my lord, we have stated, my lord.
Show me, you have stated. Perhaps you have not stated. Because you have got other property also. Please write down, heard Mr. T. Tagum, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner is aggrieved with the order dated 18/5/2023 issued by the ADC cum Estate Officer, ICC Itanagar. Directing the petitioner to remove the structure constructed by her near government quarter number 1/T for Tripura, T-Roman 2. This is Roman 2 or 11?
My lord,
T2,
T2, my lord, type 2.
T-Roman 2,
my lord.
comma, H sector, Itanagar sector,
Yes,
Itanagar within 30 days. on the ground that the same is an illegal construction. Full stop. The petitioner is also aggrieved with the order dated 11/7/2023, by which the appeal submitted by the petitioner has been rejected. Full stop. Likewise, the petition is also aggrieved with the order dated with the communication dated 8/8/2023, by which the ADC cum estate officer has requisitioned the police force to seal the building of the petitioner. Next para. According to the petitioner, she was allotted a government quarter way back in the year 2004, which she continued to occupy. But however, due to the construction of the highway and the quarter being in the right of way, the quarter was demolished. Full stop. In the meantime, in the adjacent land, which was available, the petitioner developed the same by constructing a building. And at the same time, he had applied for allotment of the land to her. Full stop. However, before the allotment has materialized, the impugn orders has been passed. Full stop. The learned counsel submits that if the impugn orders are given effect to, the petitioner will be rendered homeless, as she has no place, nowhere else to go. Next para. In view of above, issue notice of motion, returnable by 4 weeks. Ms. G. Ete, learned additional senior government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number
1, 3, and 4, and 5.
numbers 1, 3, 4, and 5. And Mr. P. Tafo, learned
Standing council, UD Nelson.
learned standing council, housing,
Yes,
UD housing,
UD Nelson.
UD and housing, accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 2.
Yes.
Stop. Notice is therefore complete. Petitioner to serve requisite extra copies of the writ petition to the learned councils appearing for the respondents within 2 days. Next para. Having regard to the fact that there is an observation made by the Deputy Commissioner in the impugn order dated 18/7/2023 at paragraph number 12, that the proposal to compensate the petitioner shall be placed before the competent authority for consideration and comments, it is hereby directed that status quo in respect of the sealing of the building concerned as on date be maintained till the next returnable date. The learned State Council shall obtain instructions as regards the status of the movement of as regards the consideration being made for compensating the petitioner as reflected in the order dated 18/7/2023 by the next date. List again after 4 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Mayor Lordship, please. Here, page 13, annexure 1 is the impugn transfer order. Page 13. Now, page 14 is the representation which was submitted to the authority on 26/7/2023. Then in anticipation that government will delay to dispose my petition, I have approached the court, that is Annexure 4, page 22. Since my representation was pending, the court has directed the representation which was submitted on 26/7/2023 be disposed within 1 week from the receipt of the certified copy of the court order. This order was passed in WPC number 346. Then, as per the direction of the court, that from the day of the receipt of the certified copy, within 1 week, the person was to be disposed. But since 1 week has left, I have filed a remainder petition, and after remainder petition, that is remainder petition is on page 32, 31, page 31, 9/8/2023. On receipt of my representation, remainder representation, my earlier petition was disposed of. Here, another impugn order, Annexure 7, page 32, by the Principal Secretary, PWD. Whereas by the order dated on 27/7/2023, in case number WPCM 346, the Honorable Guwahati High Court, Itanagar Permanent Bench, directed the Principal Secretary, PWD, to consider and dispose of the representation dated on 26/7/2023, submitted by Sri Panpong Tangha, EE, PWD, Longding Division. So here, he has not considered my representation. Now, since he has not considered my representation, I have approached this court in a second time. Now, what is my ground? My ground is that the transfer itself is not for the public interest. It is not because of the exigencies of service. This transfer become illegal because of the violations of the transparent policy guideline. Transparent policy guideline. The normal tenure of the government servant in one place of posting is 2 years. Whereas I was posted at a Longding as executive engineer in the month of October 2021. Before the 2 years tenure complete, I have been transferred out. So on that ground, they have not followed the guideline of the transfer rules and policy. After that, only now I left 10-month service. My superannuation of the service is on June 2024. I only service left for 10 months. So, as per guideline, come to the page 18, my lord. Page 18. This is a circular government of Arunachal Pradesh dated Itanagar date 2nd June 1998. Officers are not to be transferred 1 year before retirement. Now, 1 year before retirement, whereas only 10 months left, as it may affect preparation of their pension papers, etc. However, generally officers posted in the field work division should be posted out to office headquarters 1 year before retirement. Now, if my service is late for 1 year or more than 1 year, in that case, my post becomes transferable. Now, there is no more even 1 year, only 10 months left in service. So that itself, that transfer itself is become illegal. And to comply the order of the guideline, page 21, my lord, page 21. In invite circular dated on 18 August 2021, in inviting a reference to the government order number such and such dated 2nd June 1998 and amended order dated on such and such 19/12/2028 regarding policy guideline on transfer and posting of all categories of officers and staff under the government of Arunachal Pradesh, it has been observed that departments are not following the guideline scrupulously. Hence, the aforesaid transfer posting policy guidelines are reiterated for strict compliance of all departments.
Mr. Patin, you kindly come to your representation of 26/7/2023. There is no mention anywhere in your representation that these are the guidelines. So as per the guidelines, I'm entitled to be posted since I've got only 1 year left. You have never said that.
Yes, I've seen it.
You have not,
Because
you have not said that.
this petition has been drafted by the advocate and the representation was submitted by himself, the petitioner himself.
No, the representation. This is your representation.
Yes.
So we'll just issue notice at this stage. Only notice will go.
No, my lord. Another one thing.
All right, Mr.
Yes.
Patin,
Here,
I've understood your case.
No, no,
We'll
and then-
issue notice.
another impugn order. They have taken the charge in expert test.
Maybe.
On 28 July, but still I have not been given my specimen signature to the incumbent. Until unless I have given the specimen signature, he cannot operate. His any proposal, anything will be objected by the treasury and account department.
That will be considered on the returnable date. As of now, we'll issue notice.
Now,
All right.
Huh?
Heard, Mr.
and my lord, here also I have given another judgment that is in page 33, annexure 8. Similarly situated case, this is Tasang Tagga. He was also at the birth of retirement. At the eve of the retirement, he was been transferred, and on the ground of only retirement, his transfer has been stayed by the divisional bench at
Yeah,
Guwahati.
correct. That is on the eve of the retirement. I think you've got how many, when are you retiring?
June 2024.
Okay, so that is why we'll fix a date. Let things be sorted out. As of today, you'll only get notice.
Yes, and in the
Right.
meantime, my lord, the impugn order may be stayed.
No, no stay. Heard, Mr. Patin. You are Mr. M Patin, is it? M Patin, Lanet Senior Counsel, assisted by M Patin.
Both M Perkins.
Okay. By filing this writ petition, the petitioner has challenged the order dated 9/8/2023. Whereby the representation submitted him against his transfer order has been rejected. To stop, the petitioner had earlier approached this court by filing WPC number 346 of 2023. And this court declined to interfere with the transfer order. But considering the fact that the petitioner had submitted a representation on 26/7/2023, court directed disposal of the representation by the authority concerned on its own merit. That is how the petitioner is again before this court. Next, Mr. Patin, Lanet Senior Counsel, submits that in issuing the transfer order of the petitioner, the respondent authorities have violated, have flouted the transfer guidelines issued white circular dated 2/6/1998, whereby it has been clearly provided that officers are not to be transferred 1 year before their retirement, as it affects the preparation of pension papers, etc. To stop, the learned senior counsel submits that the petitioner is due to retire in the month of June 2024, and therefore the transfer order issued to him should be set aside in view of the guidelines provided. Next para. In view of above, issue notice of motion, returnable by 4 weeks. Mr.
N. Ratan.
N. Ratan, learned additional advocate general, appears and accepts notice on behalf of
1 and 2.
respondent numbers 1 and 2. Who are the others?
3 is the private respondent who have joined.
The 3 is private respondent.
There are only 3 respondents, is it?
Yes. 3 quoi.
Petitioner to serve requisite extra copies of the writ petition to him within 2 days. Petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 3 by registered post with AD due. List the matter again after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
State respondents to file their counter affidavit. Not state, you're right, the respondents to file their counter affidavit in the meantime.
Obliged.
The interim, my lord.
No interim.
During the
How can there be an
process-
interim order?
Huh?
How can there be an interim order? Because you have seen the court has already rejected your case that for interference of the transfer order. Already.
No, directed.
Now we cannot go back to that stage, na?
Directed to the authorities to reconsider the petition.
Reconsider to consider the representation on its own merit.
Own merit.
On merit, not court has given some sort of an opinion. You have not challenged that. So now we cannot go back to that stage. Yes, next. Yes,
Lordship, petitioner is appointed as a casual driver in the Department of PHE, all Lordship. Page number 21 is appointment for the Lordship.
casual driver.
20, yes, Lordship. This is Lordship sanction scheme.
Hmm.
And Lordship,
No, what is your grievance?
Lordship, my grievance is respondent number 5 is junior to the petitioner number, petitioner.
Sorry?
Respondent number 5, Lordship.
Yes, what respondent number 5?
Respondent number 5. And
No, in one sentence, what is your grievance?
Lordship, that regularization of my post, Lordship.
You have not been regularized.
Yes, Lordship.
You want
My-
regularization.
Yes, yes.
So on what basis are you claiming regularization? Is there a scheme?
Yes, Lordship. Sanction scheme.
Sanction scheme? What do you
Yes.
mean sanction scheme?
Sanction scheme, Lordship. This post is sanctioned by the government, Lordship.
Where is that scheme? Show me.
Now, Lordship, this order is reflecting, Lordship, page number 21.
21 is your appointment order.
Yes, Lordship, page number.
You are saying that there is a scheme for regularization.
Yes, no, Lordship.
Where
this
is that scheme?
Lordship, page number 21, next page. This is a type copy, Lordship. May I read?
No, why do you want to read? You answer the question first.
Yes, Lordship.
You are claiming regularization
Yes, Lordship.
and you are saying that there is a scheme.
Now, Lordship,
So question is, where is the scheme? Show me.
now, Lordship, that casual driver is there are two type, Lordship. That appointed casually. And next category is appointed on the sanction scheme, Lordship. Lordship, as per the
WC,
order,
Lordship, not regular, but WC. They,
Hmm?
they are given
What?
WC, but then he is aggrieved by the appointment of the respondent number 5 here, Lordship. So notice may be issued at this stage, Lordship.
No, I still fail to understand what his case is about. I'm asking him.
no, Lordship,
What do you want?
Lordship, regularization of my junior has been regularized, Lordship.
In what post?
Lordship, regular post, Lordship.
In what post? Post of
Lordship,
driver?
Driver, Lordship.
Is there any name, regular post?
Yes, Lordship, phase number 5 is appointment letter of the junior, my junior, Lordship.
Hmm?
Page number 26, Lordship. Annexure number 5, Lordship. Lordship, this is the one
See,
casual driver, Lordship, who is 3 years junior to me, Lordship.
if you can answer the question, this is good enough. Don't show me pages and start reading and all that. Now, what exactly is your case? You are
Right.
appointed as casual driver
Yes, Lordship.
and somebody who is junior to you has been regularized.
Yes, Lordship.
That is your grievance.
Yes, Lordship.
Now, on what basis can regularization be done?
Yes, Lordship.
What is the criteria?
Lordship, as for the seniority, Lordship, criteria for the regularization and promotion is on basis of the.
Is there any written criteria? That these are the parameters under which if you satisfy, you can be regularized.
And Lordship, this is governed by the national principle also, Lordship.
I'm sorry, I cannot pass orders just like that
And Lordship,
unless you show me. What is the provision in this regard?
Lordship, this time, in fact, I can
Maybe
show.
a junior to you has been regularized illegally,
Yes, Lordship.
supposing illegally, without any authority of law, illegally. Can you come today and say that I also should be regularized illegally? Cannot be. You have to show me that this is the provision under which a person can be considered for regularization.
No, Lordship,
And you're not showing me any provision also.
Lordship, that point that Lordship, next time may be given so that I can satisfy this honorable court, Lordship.
As paid for by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Matter stands adjourned for a week. Next. Yes, Mr. Tara, what is this?
My lord, I am seeking a direction for enforcement of the order dated 4/2/2022 passed by this honorable court, directing the state respondent to consider our case by holding a departmental promotion commission committee.
14-2.
Yes, my lord. That is page 31 to 35. Then
31.
our case has been, my case has been left out. And some of the petitioners who are part of this common order and judgment have been regularized, my lord. So simply because that 1 year period is gone, otherwise I could have invoked the contempt jurisdiction. So therefore only by means I have to enforce this order.
No, what was this order? What is this order regarding?
This order is regarding, my lord, fact is like this, my lord. Let me come to the structural point. My lord. There were bunch of headmasters and the vice principals. They were allowed to officiate as a headmaster and vice principal in the interior villages of Arunachal, my lord, in the interior schools, where those regular teachers, they don't want to go there. As a under administrative exigencies,
Teachers have been asked,
Yeah.
teachers have been permitted to function as
headmaster and
Headmaster,
vice
vice
principal. Headmaster and vice principal posts are analogous in Arunachal, my lord. So thereafter we serve for more than 10 years. Thereafter, we have been visited with a so-called notice, then we were reverted back, my lord. Against that backdrop, we filed this series of writ petition, my lord. Against that.
against your reversion.
Yes.
You have
We-
come to the court.
We come to the court.
And what did the court say?
And the court has given a direction to regularize our case, to regularize our officiating promotion
As vice principal or
as
principal?
vice principal and
On
the
what basis? On what
headmaster,
basis?
by holding DPC if in accordance with law. my lord.
Where is that? Let us.
That, my lord will kindly come this. My lord, page 50 is the operating process. page 50. my lord.
So in short, according to the code, the only way of you being promoted to this post is by promotion.
Correct, my lord, correct, my lord. Thereafter, my lord will kindly.
And so
come to-
DPC is required. So you
The-
conduct DPC and consider the case.
Kindly come to page 52 for a moment, my lord.
52.
5252.
Yes.
So then this, some of my colleague has been given, the officiating service of Sri so-and-so is hereby regularized in the post of headmaster, vice principal against so-and-so, retired so-and-so, pay metrics in so-and-so, plus other allowances as administered under time to time with effect from 22/6/2023. The other terms and conditions, my lord. This gentleman was part of the writ petition, my lord.
Were you also a part of the,
Yeah, common order.
okay.
And this
So
another,
was there no DPC or what in your case?
I think the department must have conducted. In my case, they have ignored me.
How? How was that ignored?
I don't know.
What was the case number? Your case number?
My case number is 422, my lord. I am the first one.
422.
Yeah, this is a common order. There are series of this thing, my lord.
Okay. Common order.
Common
422.
order, my lord.
You are also vice principal.
Yes, yes, headmaster, vice principal, and still I am serving, but I have not been regularized, my lord. The only grievances, my lord, we are not challenging the regularization as well. What we are.
No, I
seeking-
understand. I understand. Now, thing is that DPC, if it's called,
Yes.
it'll be for individually DPC for everyone or what? Or a DPC for everyone.
My lord, it should be a DPC for everyone.
Correct. So
whoever
that
are
is why, how
eligible.
come you have been missed out?
Because we are part of the writ petition and our case has not been considered. And my lord, one of this particular officer.
Did you write one letter
Yeah.
that you have missed out, you have not been considered? Have you written any letter to the authority?
That part, my lord, I have to say sorry, my lord.
Then
Maybe only because it is a
at least
matter
you
of.
should have voiced.
No,
that-
my lord,
See, you all have considered other cases. What about me? You have left me out.
yes, my lord, that's why.
One letter could have gone.
Eh?
Huh?
No, my lord, only thing is, this purpose of filing this writ petition is only to enforce the order passed by this honorable court. Now, 1 year period is lapsed, my lord. So in view of section 20 of the Contempt of the Court Act, I cannot initiate them contempt, brought them under contempt proceedings.
No.
So therefore, my lord, what I am praying today, my lord, since the state government, my lord will see the language for a moment.
Now,
The
anyway,
order-
this is not a contempt.
No, I'm not, I'm only.
Just a minute.
Yes.
This is not a contempt,
Correct.
but nevertheless, where
Correct.
is the letter by which you have supplied a copy of the order to the respondents?
We have submitted.
Where?
my lord, we made a
Where is the forwarding?
paragraph. Common order pass regulation. No, I think we have not made.
It is not there.
No, my lord, the analogy is, my lord.
You are here individually, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
At least one letter could have gone from your side. See, this is the order passed by the High Court. Please consider me, please call DPC and regularize my service. Where is that?
Grateful, my lord. The analogy is, my lord, only for enforcement of this. And our simple prayer is kindly consider our case also. We are not challenging the regularization of other officers, my lord. My lord, kindly see the language at page 54.
No,
in the
that I've
order.
understood. You already said that. You're
No,
not
the-
challenging anybody's regularization.
Hmm.
But I'm saying that at least one communication should have gone from you.
My lord, only when I,
Because it comes to,
when, my lord, when I
one
was,
would start inferring that you have not informed the authority about your case.
no, my lord, I bow down, whatever has fallen from my lord. Only the purpose, my lord, of filing this. writ
So on this
petition
note, we'll
is-
issue notice. Mr.
Only
Tara.
notice, my lord.
Okay.
only
Pardon, Mr. T. T. Tara, learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that the petitioner has not been considered for regularization in the post of principal, the headmaster oblique vice principal. Although in the earlier round of litigation filed by the petitioner and similarly other situated persons, a common order was passed on 14/2/2022, directing the respondent authorities to convene a DPC for regularizing the services of the headmasters oblique vice principals. Since they are not holding the same, since they are not holding the post on a substantive basis, the learned counsel submits that the writ petition filed by the petitioner was WPC number 422 AP/2019. And although the case of other similar situated persons have been taken care of, the petitioner, for reasons known to him, has been left out from consideration. Next para, in view of above, issue notice of motion, returnable by 4 weeks. Mr. T. Jamo, Learned Standing Counsel, Education Department, accepts notice on behalf of respondent numbers.
My lord, 2, 3, my lord.
2 and 3.
My lord.
And
For the.
Miss
P. Pangun, my lord.
E.
P. Pangun.
P. Pangin.
For the.
P. Pangu
Yes. Chief Secretary.
accepts, Learned Government Advocate accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1. List the matter again after 4 weeks. The respondents to inform the court why the case of the petitioner has not been considered for regularization to the post of headmaster oblique vice principal on the next date.
My lord, can it be this way, my lord? If so, can it be this way, my lord? If my lord, pendency shall not be a bar upon the.
That will be in addition. Additionally, it is also observed herein that pendency of this writ petition will not be a bar for the respondents to consider the case of the petitioner for regularization of his service as headmaster oblique vice principal.
In accordance with rules, my lord.
Of course.
Yes. But sometimes the officers, they don't understand. Well, same order may kindly.
In accordance with law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same order may be passed up to 33, my lord.
Huh?
Up to 33.
Up to 33. They're all similar.
Yes, all similar. Then I'll indicate the case number to the.
Yes, case number.
Yes, I'll indicate to them.
You take the case number. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Up to 33.
33.
Okay. Yes.
We are grateful.
Wait, Mr. Lord. My lord, this also pertains to, my lord, continuous suspension.
What? Another Ajay Kumar Chaudhary.
Other. In fact, my lord, as far as this case is concerned, the petitioner, my lord, was nowhere connected. This was a case, my lord, what happened?
Give me the facts, brief.
Yes, 4/5/2021, my lord, there was an advertisement for recruitment to the post of assistant engineers. After the preliminary examination was held, allegation of malpractice, irregularities in the selection process came out, leading to an investigation by the SIC, Special Investigation Cell of Arunachal Pradesh Police, leading to the arrest of the deputy secretary cum deputy controller of examinations of the Public Service Commission. It was a particular gentleman. The allegations was, and in terms of the investigation, was that he, in connivance with others, used to sell the question papers to the candidates. Ultimately, my lord, as many as 41, my lord, candidates, including parents, were arrested. Now, my lord, that led to a huge hue and cry, public outrage. Accordingly, my lord, this petitioner, nowhere connected to the examination process since 2015, he was suspended at page 26.
Since which year?
2015. He's not working in the examination cell, recruitment cell.
2015.
Yes, pleaded case, madam.
No, but this is order of 2022.
What I'm submitting is, I have not been in the recruitment cell since 2015. Nowhere connected with any recruitment process.
Okay, you have been working there.
Yes.
But suspension is of 2022.
Yes. Just because there is a public outcry, that's all. 26, my lord will see. My lord will see the manner in which the Article 371H of the Constitution was invoked. This article, my lord, is in respect of the power to the governor, in respect of special powers, my lord, in respect of law and order in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. This could not have been invoked. In any case, my lord, may I read, my lord? By invoking 371H, I was placed under suspension.
Yes.
Then, my lord, will have page 27.
What is 371 capital H, by the way?
371, my lord, is a
Constitution.
special powers in respect to the conferred on the governor, my lord, in respect of law and order in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. We follow the CCA rule. They should be invoked there.
But the effect is suspension only, isn't it?
Yes, suspension.
Whatever provision has been cited,
Yes.
irrespective of that, you are suspended.
Yes, yes.
That's all.
That is there, yes. Then, my lord, they take this decision at page 27.
Then,
Page 27, my lord. In the interest of public service, the governor of Arunachal Pradesh is pleased to order merger and encadrement of all Group A, B, and C posts born under the establishment of Arunachal Pradesh into the common cadre of Arunachal Pradesh Civil Secretariat with immediate effect. This also, my lord, is an illegal order, actually. Public Service Commission is an autonomous body. Our selection was made by the Public Service Commission, in the Public Service Commission. This could not have been done. In any case, my lord, complying with this, we have joined there. But thereafter, a series of, my lord, extension orders. First one is 25/1/2023 at page 30. No region order also. First one is 30, page 30. 25 January 2023. Further extension for a period of 90 days. Second.
so, after page 26, when was the next extension?
Yes, page 30.
30?
Yes. 25th of January 2023.
This was for
Further period of 90 days.
90 days.
Yes.
90 days is over.
Over. Then page 32. Another 90 days. 25 April 2023. Then, my lord, the last one is 24th of July at page 33.
So what is the challenge?
Challenge is, my lord, same, my lord, in terms of Ajay Kumar Chaudhary, my lord, no region order for extending the suspension also, no memorandum of charges.
No, if the memorandum of charge is not given, then they have to pass a reason order.
No, my lord. If the memorandum of charges is not given, then the suspension has to be revoked automatically. And if there is an extension, then there has to be region order.
So this is an extension,
Yes.
but minus the memorandum of charge.
Yes.
There's no memorandum of charge.
No memorandum of charges, no region order for extension also. That is my case.
So on this note, we issue notice.
Yes.
But Mr. D. Pangin, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner is aggrieved with the prolonged suspension order issued against him, suspending him since
29/10/2020.
29/10/2022. Stop. He submits that although the suspension of the petitioner has been extended from time to time, and the last one being on 24/7/2023, within bracket annexure 6, no recent order has been passed for such extension. Stop. Importantly, no memorandum of charge or charge sheet has been issued against the petitioner. And therefore, the same is in clear violation of the law laid down by the Apex Court in Ajay Kumar Chaudhary versus
Union of India.
Union of India reported in
2015, 7 SCC,
2015, 7 SCC
291.
291. To stop in order to give an opportunity to the respondents to respond to the amendments made by the petitioner. Let notice be issued returnable by 3 weeks. Mr. Sorry. Mr. A. Apang, Learned Senior Counsel and Standing Counsel, AAPSC.
Respondent number 5.
Appears an exception notice on behalf of respondent number 5 was while Mr. S. Tapin, Learned, sorry, Learned Government Advocate, a Senior Government Advocate, appears an exception notice on behalf of respondent numbers 1 to 4. To stop, as such notice is complete, requisite extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned counsels appearing for the respondents today within 2 days. List the matter again on after 3 weeks. On the next return, full stop, on the next returnable date, the learned counsels appearing for the respondents shall apprise the court as to whether any reasoned order has been, any reasoning has been given for extension of the suspension of the petitioner, and also as to whether any charge sheet has been issued against him.
Same order, my lord, in 35, 36, and 37.
But what about the dates? They're same?
It's the same.
Same dates.
Same, exact, my lord.
34,
Even the-
35, 36, and 37.
Yes, ma'am. Dates are also same, even the numbers.
All right.
Oblige.
Yes. Yes, 38. What
My
is
lord,
this?
the lands of the petitioners were acquired for construction of road from Khonsa to Hunkanjuri. And the petitioners were paid compensation, but they were not paid solution. My lord. This is a covered case, my lord,
Yeah, covered case.
covered case.
By which case? Which case?
My lord, this honorable court has passed an order.
Is it annexed here?
Yes,
Annexed?
I have annexed, my lord.
Where is that? Page
It is in page number 47.
47.
47. This is a single bench order. And this was challenged before the division bench.
Hmm.
And the division bench has also passed an order for payment of solution and interest. And thereafter, my lord, the matter went to Supreme Court also. The NHIDCL, they have challenged the judgment of the division bench. Then the special leave petition of the NHIDCL, that was dismissed, madam. And thereafter, the state government, has also filed a special leave petition before the Supreme Court. And my lord, there is an order staying the impugned order passed by division bench of this honorable court. Again, my lord, the matter was heard on 3rd July 2023, and that order has been modified. The modified order is that, my lord, the NHIDCL has been directed to deposit the solution amount before the deputy commissioner.
Where is the order?
Order, that is, my lord, the page number 114, my lord. The operative part is 115.
115.
115.
Operative order of which?
Order dated 07/02/2023. 7 February 2023.
No, Supreme Court has dismissed,
Dismissed, my lord.
dismissed.
Dismissed. Then thereafter, my lord,
Then what is this, page 116?
116, this is a case of NHIDCL that was dismissed. Then same judgment of this court was challenged by the state government, my lord.
Okay,
And then in that case, the impugned order of this honorable court was operation of that order was stayed, my lord. That was stayed on 1st May 2023. Then thereafter, this interim order that was modified and the direction has been given to the NHIDCL to deposit the solicitation amount before the deputy commissioner.
okay. So you are covered by this judgment.
This is
You're
covered.
covered by this order,
Yes, my lord.
but still the matter is not yet finalized, isn't it?
Yes, my lord.
Supreme Court has merely said that you deposit the money.
Next date will be in the month of November, my lord, as per this order.
So at this stage, what can be done?
Your lordship may please to dispose of the matter.
How?
This is cover case of division bench or judgment, my lord, of this honorable court.
No, but Supreme Court has only is yet to decide, isn't it?
It is yet to finally decided,
That's
but
why.
there is an order for
So
deposition of
should we decide before Supreme Court then?
it will
Supreme
be-
Court order can come later on, huh? We'll decide the matter now.
Your lordship may decide, but my prayer is that matter may be disposed of.
How to dispose of? You tell me.
On the basis of the judgment of the
whatever-
division bench, my lord.
Your. Yes, what, Mr. Ratan, what?
My lord, the petitioner is claiming solution from a compensation which was initiated in the year 2013. They have already received.
The acquisition was done under what law?
Under the, if my lord comes to page 26 under the Zoom lane regulation.
Zoom Lane regulation.
Yes, my lord.
Solatium is not payable.
In the Zoom lane regulation, so it says, talks about reasonable compensation. However, in the case referred by my learned friend, which went up to the Supreme Court, this honorable court, single judge, division bench held that even in under the Zoom lane regulation, solution should be granted. That
So-
is that is there. But my lord, here is a case that they are seeking solution for a land acquisition which was completed long years back, my lord.
Maybe. If you have not given, then why should you deprive them?
My lord, at that point, they never raised.
Is there any law that if you come after so many years, you cannot claim?
My
Is
lord,
there a bar?
now it has already the entire acquisition process has completed, my lord. Now it will have a very huge ramification, my lord, in the entire acquisition process, which we have done earlier, my lord.
Okay, what happened in this case? Which he is comparing himself to? Is it also after, in the year 2012?
No, my lord, that is later on, my lord.
Acha, that is later.
Later on, that also they challenged it after a year or two, my lord. But this is after this judgment came, then only these petitioners are coming.
After more than 10 years.
Yes, my lord. After the judgment by this honorable court, then they have started there are many other cases which have
All
started
right,
like this.
anyway, we cannot settle the matter now.
Yes, my lord.
We'll issue notice.
My lord, on the maintainability itself, my lord, whether they can at this related stage.
No, see, that maintainability, you can always raise it. There's no issue. I'll just record your objection, that's all.
Yes, my lord.
Heard, Mr.
Yes, Koyam.
S.
Koyam.
Oyang,
Yes,
learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that the land of the petitioners have been acquired by the respondent authorities concerned under the, what is that provision?
my lord, the acquisition was made under section 10 of the June Land Regulation Act.
Under section 10 of the
June Land Regulation.
Zoom land.
Balipara, Tirap, Sadia, Frontier,
Where do I get that?
at page 26, my lord.
Under the, you write this one, okay? Under section 10 of Balipara oblique Tirap oblique Sadia Frontier Zoom Land Regulation Act,
47.
1947, page 26, you'll get it. But they have not been paid solatium and interest. The learned counsel submits that in a similar case, a coordinate bench of this court, White judgment dated 25/4/2022, passed in WPC number 280 of 2020, has held that the petitioners therein are entitled to be given solatium and interest. To stop, the decision was challenged in writ appeal number 15 of 2022, but the same was upheld by the division bench. To stop, the state government has preferred SLP see diary numbers 5662/2023 before the apex court, and the apex court White order dated 1/5/2023 state the judgment of the division bench, and thereafter White order dated what is this order date?
3rd July.
3/7/2023 directed the acquiring agency to deposit the solatium interest calculated. They wanted to deposit, they have said, they have asked the Supreme Court that we want to deposit.
Yes,
It is not that Supreme Court said that you deposit.
the Supreme Court is directed to deposit the amount before the Deputy Commission.
No, we passed this order as the acquiring agency has expressed their desire to deposit the amount. That's what.
Yes, yes.
Why they have done that?
I have not annexed with this petition.
Because
But
they don't
there-
want to be bothered with the interest
but
later.
There was two
That is why.
application.
Anyway, Mr. N. Ratan, learned additional advocate general, on the other hand, submits that the present case cannot be covered in view of the fact that the land of the petitioner was acquired as far back as in the year 2012. And they are not 2013. And therefore, the entire acquisition entire acquisition proceeding having already been concluded, the same cannot be opened at this stage. Stop. Be that as it may, the issue requires further examination by this court. And moreover, in view of the pendency of the SLP before the apex court. Next para, in view of issue notice of motion returnable by 4 weeks. Mr. N. Ratan, learned additional AG, appears and accepts notice on behalf of the respondent numbers
1 and 3.
1 and 3. And
Madam,
Mr.
I am referring for respondent number 4, my lord. The highway, my lord.
Mr. Saikia,
My lord.
R. Saikia,
Our second one.
learned
Madam,
counsel.
I have also, my lord, if my lord permits, my lord, I have also some objections regarding the maintainability.
It's
of
okay,
the
that will
petition.
appears for respondent number
4.
4. And Mr. M. Kato. Sorry, I keep on asking you again. M. Kato, learned DSG, appears for accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 5. And Mr. D. Kamduk appears for accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 2. I think that's all.
Yes.
Notice is therefore complete. Petitioner to serve requisite extra copies of the writ petition to the learned counsel appearing for the parties today. It is also provided herein that the maintainability of the writ petition shall be left open.
My lord, in the decided in the returnable, on the returnable.
As in when you raise it, we'll see.
It may be observed,
So-
because
First. Basically, the rate petition is a fancy term matter.
yes,
Land acquisition has been proper for the banks, clear way to the starting matter.
Is left open and shall be considered on the next returnable date. Okay, obliged, ma'am.
All right.
My lord, before the senior colleagues starts his argument, plus his argument, lordship. In fact, lordship, this matter, it was dealt to by Justice K. Ether when he was AIG in this government of AP. Since after his elevation, I could not take the file from him. So I do not have the brief now with me. I will be representing this land management department in this case. And our affidavit, of course, our stand, our arguments on the issue raised by the petitioner will be important. So therefore, since I do not have the brief today, lordship, may I pray that this matter may be posted for some other day.
So how will you get the brief?
Lordship,
How are you, what steps have you taken?
even lordship, I have not gone to the this brief since he was conducting the case.
No, that's all right. Mr. XYZ was conducting the case, but now you're doing it. So you should get the brief. What steps have you taken?
Yes, I am inquiring the brief from his junior. In fact, he was assisted by some other this advocate colleague.
There's another way out. We can apply for certified copy. for
So
the
I'll do that. lordship.
registry.
If I don't get
Or
the
you can
brief,
ask your colleagues to allow them to Xerox copy of their brief.
yes, if I don't. get
Anyway,
the brief from-
why is it listed today?
Well, my lord,
Tiwari?
in this case, my lord, there are two writ petitions. The writ petition by NHPC is WPC 242 of 2020 as a counter blast, because in this very writ petition, we are assailing the legality of the award passed under Regulation 10 of the 1947 regulation. The legality of that award is under challenge. Now, as a counter blast to this very particular writ petition, the beneficiaries of the award have filed their own writ petition seeking enforcement of the award. So there are two writ petitions.
One is by you, one is by the beneficiary.
The beneficiaries are seeking enforcement of the award.
Okay.
We are assailing the legality of the award. Now, my lord, in between the two things, there are two interlocutory applications. Both the interlocutory applications are by NHPC. Now, the object and purpose of interlocutory applications are different. I will, my lord, touch upon both. I will deal with the interlocutory application as well as, my lord, the writ petition on merit. Our writ petition on merit. So, my lord, this is one aspect of the matter. I can very well start. I have already prepared the case. The only thing is, my lord, and I will seek my lord's indulgence.
IA is for what? IA. Both are filed by the HP.
Interlocutory, my lord, the reason is for this, my lord, I have to explain the background of the case. The background of the case is those who were likely to be displaced by the Dibang multi-purpose project, because once the project comes up, there would be area that will be submerged. Once the area is submerged, there would be people who will be displaced. Now, for the resettlement of those very displaced people, the land was acquired at Bhishmak Nagar, with which the present writ petition deals with. The land was acquired at Bhishmak Nagar. Award was made under Regulation 10 of the 1947 regulation. Now, those who were going to be displaced by the submergence area are to be resettled in the land which was acquired at Bhishmak Nagar under 1947 regulation. The total numbers of these people are 41. Numbers are a lot more than 300, but primarily for the purpose of 41 project affected people. The land at Bhishpak Nagar was acquired under 1947 regulation. This is what the background of the case is. Now, my lord, the
Okay,
purpose
okay,
of-
Mr. Tiwari, what my question was, why have you filed the IA? Why,
Yes,
for what?
I'm coming to the IA now. So now my lord has learned that 41 people will be resettled in this very particular land. Now, my lord, in the very beginning, there was no difficulty. But after filing of the writ petition, and I will show my lord the series of documents, among these 41 project affected people also, my lord, there is a discontentment. They have changed their mind. I have letters and documents to demonstrate that. Some of them are saying, no, now we don't want to settle at Bhishpak Nagar. Give us the money in lieu of the land. Some other persons will not have suggested some other side. They said they don't want to settle over here. So, my lord, these 41 numbers itself, have become doubtful. Now, interlocutory application, by way of this interlocutory application, NHPC is trying to project a case that, look here, NHPC says that the state government should decide and determine whether these 41 persons are still there, willing to resettle. If they are not willing to resettle, then in that very eventuality, the NHPC will have no use of the land. And lordship here may look into the provision, section 101 of the 2013 Act. It's very interesting.
Your application says for deferring the hearing of the writ petition.
My lord, the purpose is
Both
during
IAs.
Yes, during
For
the
deferring.
intervening period, our prayer was the state government should look into this matter, carry out the inquiry, and if the 41 persons are there, willing to resettle, these numbers should be frozen by the state government, decided. We have no difficulty, this is the part. No, my lord, because if they are not willing, NHPC will have no use of the land. And lordship may see section 101 of the 2013 Act. The consequences. What may happen? And my lord, section 101 is pari materia to a similar provision under the RNR policy 2008 of the state of Arunachal Pradesh. These are pari materia provisions. So if my learned friend needs time for brief and all that, he should verify this very particular fact. We should be clear on the 41 numbers. Lordship may see section 101. When any land acquired under this act remains unutilized for a period of 5 years from the date of taking over the possession, the same shall be returned to the original owner or owners or their legal heirs, as the case may be, or to the land bank of the appropriate government by reversion in the manner as may be prescribed by the appropriate government. So, my lord, if we get the land, we pay the money, we get the land, in 5 years, if we do not utilize the land goes back, they get the money, they get the land. Here the problem is, even the Dibang multi-purpose project has not begun. Even that is under controversy. The project, my lord, if the construction begins today, it will take 8 to 10 years for that stage to arise when there will be submergence. Then there will be displacement. Then the question of resettlement. So this is, my lord, one of the very critical aspects of the whole case. That is one part. The second part is, my lord, we want a decisive result. These are the 41 people and they want to settle over here. State government must take a call. Otherwise, the state government should de-notify. This is one aspect of the
Mr.
matter.
Tiwari,
My lord.
land was acquired
Yes,
and land of how many people? 41 persons.
41.
Okay.
41 people for their resettlement.
For their resettlement, my land was acquired by me.
Oh, for resettlement of
Yes.
displaced people,
Us,
the land was acquired.
yes.
And
They are the beneficiaries of the award.
okay,
Their land was acquired
and
for their resettlement.
they want payment of the compensation.
Yes.
So far as my lord, Mr. Shaikia is concerned, he wants
That is WPC
the 401 in his
401,
case.
madam.
My lord,
401.
in 401, Mr. Shaikia says, look, my land has been acquired, you give me the money,
Okay,
you fulfill the award, end of the matter, he wants the money.
okay, fine.
Money will come from the NHPC. So far as NHPC is concerned, there are two parts. Number one, NHPC is assailing the legality of the award
Okay.
on A, B, C grounds. I will not enter into the grounds right
242.
now.
242.
242.
Okay.
But additionally, my lord, The case of the NHPC is, look here,
Hmm.
hypothetically, if I fulfill the award, also I pay the money.
Ah.
Certainly the situation is such, in 5 years' time, the land will not be utilized.
Why? Why is that?
My lord, the people will have to resettle over there. They should be willing. State government, first of all, should find out. These 41 people whose names were in the list
Ah.
of original list, 41 people.
Are they willing to move out from there or not?
Yes, we have communications in the letters. Some of them are saying we want the money.
I'm sorry.
Some
but
of them say,
I
no,
just- I
nothing
will
doing.
Clarify, my lord. My learned senior colleague repeatedly saying that 41 members, my lord,
Hmm.
to be resettled at Bismarcknagar, my lord, in my land, my lord. In fact, it's not 41 persons, my lord. It's a 41 household, my lord.
Hmm.
Who their application, some of the members of the household, my lord, some of 1 or 2.
So 41 household are going to be displaced.
Yes, my
So for accommodating them, resettlement, they have acquired your land,
we acquired my
but they
land.
have not paid you the money.
This is my case, my lord.
So you just want the money, that's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Even in my, my lord, the question rises now by the NSPC that, my lord. Say some from the one household, my lord, one person may not agree to resettle at my place, my lord. Then, my lord, these, my lord, issues will be decided by the, my lord, authority under section 64, my lord. If someone is not agreeable to a, my lord, place where they want to resettle, then it will be decided by the authority under section 64, my lord. It is not, they cannot project the case of the dead settlers, my lord.
Section 64 of this act,
Yes, my lord.
2013.
30, my lord.
Section 64 doesn't deal with this very kind of situation.
Well,
It is reference. Its scope is entirely different.
Well, the second.
No, my lord, it is
Reference. This is
it's a
reference.
different thing
Reference, my lord.
altogether.
Reference, my lord.
It's different thing altogether.
Section 64, my lord. For my moment, my lord.
My lord, it is for the people who are not accepting the award.
Yes, I will come. to
It is
that.
for his client.
Yes, of course, of course. Reference, my lord. May I read, my lord?
Yes.
Any person interested who has not accepted the award may, by written application to collector, require that the matter be referred by the collector for determination of the authority as the case may be whether his objection to the measurement of the land, amount of compensation person to whom it is payable. Madam. This is for the landowner, madam. The
No, one
interested-
thing I fail to understand is that you are the landowner
Yes, my lord.
wherein somebody else has been sought to be
Resettled.
rehabilitated, resettled. What about those persons
Those-
who are to vacate their lands? What has happened to them?
My lord, they have.
Where are they?
Yes, madam.
My lord, right now, they are, please, right now, they are very much in their own land because the situation of the displacement has not arisen as yet. That situation of displacement would only arise, my lord, once the construction comes up and there is submergence.
Construction has
situation,
already-
my lord,
my lord,
that
construction has
situation-
already begun, my lord.
Construction
And the
has
further
not
re-
begun, even a brick has not been laid. Even a brick has not been laid. If the construction begins today, it will take at least below 10 years from now onwards for the Dibang project to come up and reservoir to be created. Till then, my lord, the question of displacement will not even arise. So that is our concern number one. But our second concern is, my lord, I have very much the original list of 41 project affected people.
Okay, so
Now, as on today, my lord, the list of 41, state government must find out from these very people whether they are willing to resettle in the land at Bhishmak of my esteemed colleague.
41 households.
Yes, we want clarity on that.
How many exactly are there? Which is going to be submerged? 41 households.
Yes,
My
Only.
lord,
yes, ma'am.
my lord, much more than that. Total numbers, I can give the exact figure now. I can give the exact figure. There are 3 categories.
That means there
My
are
lord,
other, that means
Total number.
there are
total-
other cases also.
No, other cases, but clarity, I'm just explaining it. Total number of displaced project affected people will be 340. Total number in Dibang Valley district. 340 total number. Out of 340, 107 opted for resettlement. That is, a land has to be acquired for them for the resettlement, sorry. Then, and the remaining 233 opted for monetary compensation. Now, my lord, out of the 107 who opted for resettlement, the land at Bhishmak Nagar was acquired for resettlement of 41 out of 107. For remaining 66 PAF, the land is yet to be acquired and there is confusion, my lord, all around. But right now we are concerned with the 41 out of 107. Now, among the 41 itself, my lord, the disputes have begun. They are saying, now give us the money, we don't want the land. Some are saying, no, we don't want this land, we want land somewhere else. This is the situation. We want clarity from the state government by way of the interlocutory application that please find out whether these 41 people, the original people, are still willing to settle over there. If not, a call has to be taken. And my lord, when they award, at that very moment itself, they give an award.
For that, you had filed this IA. No, is there any response to the IA? Yesterday only?
Yes, madam. My lord,
No, it's 2022.
No, again, my lord, yesterday also, my lord.
One more IA.
Affidavit, additional affidavit.
214, my lord.
Just will not be brought on records of some of the developments,
IA
which are very much the part of the other IA.
Yesterday.
By additional affidavit, we have brought on record some of those very documents which are already part of the rejoinder affidavit in the other IA. Nothing new about
My
it.
lord, in my case, what happens, my lord? It needs, my lord, some urgency in disposal, my lord. My lord, the moment the matter is fixed, my lord, a day before, my lord, they files an IA, my lord. And we would like to again.
Not
give the
IA, it
reply,
was
my lord.
additional affidavit.
Here also, my lord, yesterday, they have filed again one IA, my lord.
My lord, I will not be relying on any document which is not there in the rejoinder affidavit, which was filed in the other interlocutory application.
Anyway,
That rejoinder affidavit,
lord, may I
my
present it, my
esteemed
lord?
colleague had it with him.
My lord, may I present it, my lord? As my lord, a request has been made by the learned standing council land, my lord. Let it be fixed, taken up on Monday, my lord. We'll request them, my lord.
My lord, I'm
standing
here
council-
today. I'm willing to continue till tomorrow, my lord, but next week before my lord Justice Surana, there are, my lord, two
I
parted
understand.
matters. Before the division bench, my lord, there are two cases. One matter is already going on, my lord. My hands are absolutely tight, my lord. Practically, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, it's a great pleasure to appear before my lord and argue the cases. I look forward to the opportunity. I thought maybe today and tomorrow I will be able to finish it up.
But it seems like it's not possible.
My lord, that's my lord, bad luck, in fact, because next week, my lord, my hands are tight. It will go.
So
in
you
that
come
case
to a
the-
consensus, you give us date.
My lord, it can only go to
Give
the
me a
first week
date,
of,
we'll fix it accordingly.
it can only go to the first week of September, not before that, otherwise.
Then may I pray it, my lord, on my lord, 4th September, my lord.
4th September is which day?
Huh?
Tuesday or Thursday?
It's Monday.
Let it be Tuesday.
Please
yeah,
write down.
so that-
Although the parties are ready to argue the matter, Mr. D. Kamdu at the outset submits that he'll be appearing for the land management department and he does not have the brief. Since the matter was handled by a previous council, he prays that he may be given some time to construct his brief. Then 4th,
My lord, let it be Tuesday, my lord, which is the hearing day.
when,
Otherwise-
Tuesday of which date?
Then my lord, on
Which
5th,
date?
my lord, 5th, my lord.
5th is Wednesday.
5th September.
5th is Tuesday. Yes, that's better.
As agreed to by the parties, let the matter be listed on 5th of September 2023. On which date an attempt shall be made to dispose of the matter.
My lord.
Yes.
Anyway, my lord, because in that case, now I'm getting more time, maybe next week, I can file my
What do
affidavit
you want
in
to
the main
file?
writ
You
petition.
still want to file something else?
I beg your pardon.
Something more to be filed?
My lord, something more in the sense, my lord, because it's a question of
My lord,
law,
in
even
fact-
without filing
in fact, my-
affidavit,
in my
even
case,
without,
my lord,
please,
They have
sir,
not yet.
sir,
fi-
please, sir,
please.
please, only one sentence, thereafter you may. It is true, my lord, that against the writ petition of my esteemed colleague, we have not filed any affidavit in opposition. The reason being, my lord, honestly, I believe that even without filing affidavit in opposition, on a point of law, I can very well argue, and because I have got the other writ petition also. It's a counter blast. But even then, now that extra time I'm getting, maybe even 4 or 5 days, my esteemed colleague will get the affidavit in opposition in the writ petition.
No, let that be clear now.
Yes, my lord.
So,
Because
yes, my lord.
later on,
My lord, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my lord.
Then, my lord, I'm filing,
Instead of
there
filing-
should not be some addition which is not expected.
my lord, counter.
Suddenly, the parties are saying that
My
no,
lord, on Tuesday, matter is coming up. Today, my lord, is which day? I'm sorry, today is 17th.
17th,
By
so
24th, my esteemed colleague lordship will record it. My esteemed colleague will get the copy of the counter affidavit in his writ petition.
all right, Mr. P.K. Tiwari, Learned Senior Counsel, appearing for the what is that? NHDCL, NHPC, sorry, NHPC. Submits that you would like to file counter affidavit.
25th is Monday, 24th Sunday, so certainly he can't get 25th.
In WPC number 401 of 2021. And that he will be able to file the same
On
by
25th.
25th of August 2023. To stop considering the submission made, that such affidavit be filed with a copy in advance to Mr. R. Saikia. Yes. Learned Counsel for the petitioner, writ petitioners. And also to the other
The government.
counsels appearing for the remaining parties. List the matter on
Fifth, my lord.
fifth.
I concede, my lord, I'm still not sure whether I have done the right thing or not, because then my learned friend will know the chain of my thoughts in the affidavit in opposition.
My lord,
There is something in my
my lord,
mind.
Instead of filing counter affidavit, they filed 5 IAs, my lord.
There is a reason behind that. I have explained.
Another
this.
thing, Mr. Saikia, supposing you get that copy on 25th or 24th, you will want to file a reply again. Then on what will happen on 5th of September?
My lord, we'll file immediately.
Give me 1 week time to file reply. That order will come, is it?
No.
Then?
Before that, we'll file. If I get a copy of the counter affidavit by 25th, my lord,
He'll get.
then we will file within 5th of the, my lord.
Mr. R. Saikia, Learned Counsel submits that if he gets a copy of the counter affidavit, he will file, he may be, he will file the rejoinder affidavit by
By 2nd, my lord.
2nd of September,
Yes, my lord. 2nd of September, my lord.
if the same is advised. Yes.
My please, my lord. My lord, this is a second round of litigation, my lord, and this is a tender matter related to the construction of the road. And that has been installed since 2020.
Why is it listed today?
My lord, basically it was fixed for disposal, my lord. Because here, my lord, this is a case where on the insistence of a MLA, my lord, the petitioner who is the successful bidder, he was ousted, ma'am. After the technical evaluation, the final evaluation, ma'am, the MLA writes to the department, and on the basis of that, you are not by the MLA, my lord, the works were interfered with.
Is it possible for the matter to be disposed today?
Can be, my lord.
Huh?
It can be.
Who's there for the other side? You are there.
Yes.
And who are the other parties?
The
So
state,
this is basically, this is a department.
Only the state laws.
state only.
It's against cancellation of the NIT.
Cancellation, no, my lord, first, in the first instance, my lord, that the writ petitioner, my lord, was the successful bidder, my lord, the L1, my lord. And recommendation was made to the authorities for approval of the bid of the petitioner, my lord. But on the day that when the recommendation for the approval of the bid of the petitioner was made, the MLA, local MLA writes to the authorities, my lord. Demanding a fresh tender, my lord, on frivolous grounds, my lord. Now the chief engineer, my lord, the commissioner, my lord, what he does, he sends it to some other engineer, chief engineer, my lord.
No, after the NIT was floated, you participated.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were approved.
Yes, ma'am. Not approved, my lord. I was recommended, my lord.
Recommended?
Yes, my lord. Recommended for approval, my lord, for award of work.
What? So what was open? Technical bid and financial bid? Everything completed.
Completed, my lord.
You were recommended for award of the contract work,
Yes, ma'am.
but somebody interfered.
Yes, MLA, my lord.
And so a fresh,
Yes. After that, the MLA, after the first note, my lord, the MLA says it should be fresh tender, my lord. But the engineer who was interested with that work, my lord, although he had no authority, my lord, to interfere in this work, my lord. No authority whatsoever to evaluate the, my lord, tenders, my lord. But he says there are certain irregularities, but the works can be awarded, my lord, after completion of the formalities, my lord. Now this work is under the chief engineer Central Zone V, my lord. Central Zone V chief engineer then again sends the proposal for approval, my lord. But so the second time when it's sent for approval, the MLA again writes, my lord, saying that the bid of the petitioner is not correct. So award it to some other person, my lord. That was
no, what is the role of the MLA in such kind of work?
no role, my lord. No role, my lord. That's
No,
why, my lord.
Then why did you say that it was sent for approval?
No,
MLA
not to the MLA, my lord.
Then?
To the commissioner, my lord, the commissioner secretary of the department, my lord.
Okay.
It was sent by the evaluation committee.
It was sent to the commissioner and secretary,
Yes, my lord.
but the MLA interfered.
Interfered, my lord. On the basis of the interference of the MLA.
So ultimately what happened? A new
No.
tender has been called.
Yes, my lord. Decision was taken to call for fresh tender, my lord.
Okay. Has it been called?
No, my lord. That we put to challenge, my lord.
Okay, you came before the court.
Yes,
There's a stay order?
No, my lord. That writ petition has been disposed, my lord. There, of course, that that order, my lord, for fresh tender was set aside. But in the meanwhile, my lord, this was remanded back to the chief engineer, my lord, who is the employer in the tender, my lord, for further evaluation, my lord. Fresh evaluation of the bid of the petitioner, my lord.
Original bid.
Yes, my lord. There are, as of now, my
So
lord,
there were some discrepancies or what?
no, my lord, till that time, no, nothing.
Then what is the, why did it occasion for fresh scrutiny of the tender documents? On
no,
what
my lord,
basis?
On the, initially it was on the
See,
basis.
you're
of the-
saying that the second writ petition challenging the issuance of the fresh tender was filed,
Yes, my
but it was disposed of
Yes, my
by setting aside that fresh. At the same time,
Yes, my lord. At the same time, this honorable court was pleased to direct the chief engineer to look into our tender, my lord, evaluate the tender, my lord. That
Evaluate-
direction was made.
evaluated tender, but
Yes, ma'am. Only,
that was a different writ petition, isn't it?
that was different. That was,
This is a different writ petition.
yes, my lord. After that
So
evaluation.
that writ petition is only regarding the retendering, isn't it?
Yes, my lord.
So how can that observation be made?
That was.
How is it possible? Challenges regarding the fresh tender only.
Yes, my lord.
So how come that direction is there to evaluate? Where is
That-
the order? Show me. Is
My
it
lord.
available here?
Yes, my lord. It is at page 54, my lord. WPC 245 up to 2020, my lord. Page 54 it starts, my lord.
No, how come it is available here?
My lord, this is the second round of litigation, my lord.
Okay, that was disposed by a common order or what? Or what?
No, there was only one writ petition, my lord.
Okay, there was only one writ
One
petition.
writ petition, my lord.
What is 245 about?
My lord.
245 is regarding challenge of fresh tender.
Fresh tender, yes, my lord. That was the challenge, but
Oh.
after setting aside that direction for fresh tender, my lord, the direction was given to re-evaluate the tender of the petitioner, my lord.
Okay, now why have you filed this writ petition?
No, my lord, I filed this because, my lord, after the direction, the
Huh?
re-evaluation was done, my lord.
Huh?
Re-evaluation was done after the direction by this honorable court.
Okay, then what happened?
Now they have again rejected, my lord, my bid, my
Well,
lord.
that is why you come again.
Yes, my lord, on frivolous grounds, my lord, which were non-existent, my lord, at that time, my lord.
So that is
Every-
permissible. There was
Yes, ma'am.
only one writ petition.
Yes, my lord. Now I'm basically challenging the fresh evaluation that has been done. Of course, my lord, no, my lord. The MLA is still there, my lord, and then under the pressure of the MLA, my lord, who wants a particular person to be awarded the tender, my lord. And the department, the way they have acted, my lord, it will show, my lord. Every time the UO note is written by the MLA, my lord, they act in that direction only, my lord. Now I'm challenging the evaluation, my lord, and then here, my lord, certain things, my lord, that have not been taken into consideration. In fact, if there are certain discrepancies, my lord, there are certain irregularities, my lord, that can be answered to by the petitioner, my lord. But that clause has not have been overlooked, my lord.
What have you challenged here?
Here I'm challenging, my lord, the impugn evaluation, my lord, the fresh evaluation that was done, my lord, and on frivolous grounds.
Where is that? Show me.
My lord, it is at page 69, my lord.
This is the fresh evaluation. This is only an order.
Yes, this is order, my lord. So we filed an RTI, my lord. Now here it says, my lord, last part, my lord, we say the technical bid of measures Asian agency has been found to be non-responsive as the firm has not fulfilled the requirements under clause 4.5.4, 4.5.9 and 4.5.10 under section 1 of the SPT, my lord. Now I've taken out the my lord, RTI, applied for RTI, and the reasons that is at the page 73, my lord.
Page
73 is the reason, my lord. That was not given to us, my lord. This
70?
I had 73, my lord. This I had to take out by filing an RTI application, my lord.
Yes, where in
Yes.
73?
These are the three observations, my lord, that serial number 1, 2, and 3, my lord. The first is that I am not enlisted under the that as per the NIT, my lord. The second column, if you also will see, my lord. Approved and eligible contractors of CPWD and those appropriate list of MES, BSNL, and railway and state PWD class 1A, B, and categories. My lord. These categories were called for, my lord. Now, my lord, I have two registration. My lord. One is under the state, my lord, and another is under the border road organization, my lord. In the border road organization, my lord, I am a SS class, my lord, without any limit, my lord. No limit is there, my lord, to my tendering. Now, the remarks is that the registered contractor in BRO is not mentioned in the eligibility criteria of NIT, my lord. That was, my lord, which was never taken in consideration, my lord. This has now come up, my lord.
What is this?
No, my lord, we'll see, my lord, the first serial number 1, my lord. If particulars of observation, my lord, see, the petitioner measures Asian agencies participate in the bid as a registered contractor in SS class category in BRO, which was not included in the NIT. Man.
What does it mean?
BRO is a border road
No,
organization.
that I know.
Yes, ma'am.
You participate in a contract SS class,
SS class. SS is a enlistment, my lord.
which is not included in the NIT.
Yes, my lord.
What does it mean?
My lord, basically they says the registration under the BRO is not mentioned, my lord. That is what has been said, my lord.
That means you have not divulged the information that you had participated with the BRO.
No, my lord. This registration SS class is under the BRO. Now, my lord, will see the provisions as per SBD of the NIT, my lord. Then NIT data so and so clearly specified invitation of bids from approved and eligible contractors of CPWD and those appropriate list of MES, BSNL, railway and state PWD class 1A, my lord. So they are saying that BRO is not mentioned, my lord. Whereas, my lord, this border road organization, and when they mention MES, my lord, MES is the military engineering service, my lord. They're saying either you have to register under those. Now my registration is under the BRO, my lord. Now they are saying, since you are registered under that, my lord, this is not, you are not eligible now. That is one of the grounds they have said. Whereas this MES and BRO, my lord, they do the same work, my lord. Military engineering service, my lord. BRO is the border road organization, my lord. And these issues were never raised, my lord, earlier, my lord.
Approved and eligible contractors of CPWD and those appropriate list of MES, BSNL and railways in state PW class
Yes, ma'am.
INA categories of Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the class of contractors who are eligible.
Yes.
In your case, it was a contractor registered under the SS class category of BRO.
BRO, ma'am.
So this is not a part of the NIT. So that is why you are rejected.
Yes, that is
Remarks, registered contractor is not, contractor in BRO is not mentioned in the eligible criteria.
Eligibility
Okay,
criteria.
this is number one. Number
This is
two,
Number two is the petitioner has submitted two key technical persons, my lord, which are requirement is there, my lord. As per clause 4.5.4 of section 1 of SBD, the minimum requirement of key personnel is 3, man.
okay,
The SBD had a requirement of 3 key.
shortfall of 1.
Yes, yes, 1. Man. And serial number 3, the petitioner has furnished a declaration nil ongoing commitment as SS contractor, man. The list of ongoing commitment has to be furnished to determine the eligibility of the contractor for bidding. The ongoing commitment declaration is required to ascertain the bid capacity of a contractor. The formula for bid capacity calculation is so and so, man. Now, in the remarks, my lord, they have provided certain works, man. Certain works. They say that I have not disclosed these works, man.
So you had no work.
No, my lord.
You did not have any work at the
No, my
time.
lord. These works were under the different enlistment, my lord. If your lordship would see, my lord, I have
No,
two.
but it says the petitioner has furnished as this declaration of nil
Yes, ma'am.
ongoing commitment as SSA contractor. So there you don't have any work, it seems.
Yes, ma'am. Under the SS category, my lord, in Arunachal. ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
others you had.
Others, yes, my lord. Because if your lordship say, I have two registration. One is under the state, my lord. Is one. I have two registration, my lord. One is under the state, my lord, CPWD, and one is under the BRO, my lord. These works are.
So why didn't you submit both of them?
Because no, under the class 1, my lord, is if we had your lordship, I had mentioned yesterday. Under the class 1, my lord, my limit is up to 30 crores. Man. So this work is more than 30 crores. So under the registration, my lord, PWD enlistment rules of 2030.
You are only class 1 under the CPWD.
No, under PWD.
PWD.
Yes, madam. There my tendering limit is up to 30 crores. So, my lord, these works, my lord, all these works that we mentioned, it is below 30 crores which I had participated in. But my basic contention here is that there is a clause, my lord, which could have, by which, my lord, the department could have called me, my lord, or given me some notice. I could have provided the details, my lord. That way, my lord, everything would have been cleared up.
No, but even if you don't have any work under the SS contract as
No.
SS contractor,
My lord.
if you have other contract works, you should have furnished that.
No, my lord, because under the SS, my lord, I have no works, my lord. That is why I had, my lord, I have hidden nothing, my lord. That class 1 contractor, I have works. I had
No,
works.
in respect of other works which you have,
Yes, ma'am.
that you could have declared
But
because the purpose is to see your bid capacity.
Yes, my lord, of course, my lord.
That is why,
My lord.
to show that you are capable of doing this work, at least you should have said that I have this work, I have that work of this work, maybe less than 30 crores. But you could have shown that.
Yes, my lord, it is, yeah, my lord, I could not have, but
Why?
yeah, my lord, since I was applying as the SSA contractor under the BRO and I had not executed these works under this, my lord, registration, enlistment, my lord. So I have not enclosed, my lord.
So these are the grounds.
Yes, these are the 3 grounds, my lord. I have not disclosed certain works and that key personnel, my lord, it is not there. And that SS is not eligible, my lord. These are the grounds. my lord.
So, but these are the provisions
Yes, my lord.
stated in the SBD.
My lord. This, my lord, till the time, my lord, that MLA interfered, my lord, everybody was okay with this, my lord. And my lord would say, my lord, these key personals, my lord.
No,
but-
these shortcomings are from your side.
Yes, of course.
What is the role of the MLA? He may have objected at certain stage,
Yes.
but then now the finding is that these are the things which is missing.
Yes.
You are to give at least three, what do you call, three key personals. Minimum requirement is three key personals. You have given only two.
Yes, ma'am. No, my lord, that's why here today I'm challenging this, my lord, because there are certain clauses there, my lord, for which they could have asked for rectification also. ma'am. My lord, no, as of now, my lord, in the initially this bid, 7 bidders were there, my lord. Not a single bidder has complained, my lord, that some privilege has been given or they have been deprived of certain deviation which has given some added privilege to me. No one is complained, my lord. Now I am the lone bidder left, my lord, after I have been recommended, my lord. Now today there's a stage, my lord. Now financial bids, everything has been open, man. Not and it's no more, to my understanding, my lord. Now even if there's a fresh tender is there, it will not be a competitive bidding. Now price has been, my lord, opened also, man. Here, so best what could at this stage also, my subject to what my brother says, man. There is a clause for rectification, my lord, which they could have invoked, my lord.
Fresh
And-
tender, calling of fresh tender has been set aside.
Yes, that was
And
said.
with an observation that its matter is remanded back for scrutiny of your tender.
Yes, ma'am.
Now on scrutiny, if they find there's something wrong, you're not satisfied the provision,
My lord, of
then
course,
now they can go for a fresh tender again, isn't it?
they can, my lord, but they did not adhere to certain.
There's no prevention as such.
I have been deprived of certain opportunities, my. That's why, my lord. If you also would.
Now, how do you justify these? Now, how do you explain these things? These
No,
shortcomings?
No, shortcomings, my lord. Firstly, my lord, regarding the key personnel.
You cannot just say that they could have asked clarification. I was ready to give clarification. They should have asked me.
Yes, my lord, it is
That
a-
cannot be the ground on.
No, it's a part of the SBD itself, my lord.
Now, how long will that negotiation will go on? Because once you are in the playing field,
No, my lord, if your lordship, what I'm recommending for, if I'm given some, I can submit that clarification within 1 week, my lord.
no, why should they ask you for clarification in the
My
first
lord, it
place?
is provided in the SBD itself, my lord.
No,
that is-
is it mandatory that
No, my lord, when
before
they are-
rejecting, they should call you and say that clarify?
Now, with the bid evolution and opening, my lord, it clearly says so, my lord, that rectification can be called for, because now they are on the adherence of the SBD, my lord. Now, certain SBD, my lord, regarding the key personnel also, whether this deviation is such crucial, my lord, so as to, my lord, declare my bid unresponsive, my lord. That decision, my lord, that consideration has not been taken, my lord. That is what I'm on at this juncture, my lord. Whether this, my lord, and deviation from this minor deviations, my lord, from the SBD, my lord. Who did prejudice somebody else? That is one aspect, my lord, they could have looked into. But in this case, now I am the lone bidder, and I am the lone person whose bid have been evaluated, my lord. And so they could have at least given when they are talking about sticking to the SBD, my lord. At least they could have given me 1 week's time, my lord. That these are the shortcomings, what you have to say on it, my lord. And regarding these key personals also, my lord, the SBD itself provides, my lord. SBD itself provides that there can be a certain deviation, my lord, regarding the key personnel, my lord. And regarding the works, my lord, these are factual aspects, my lord, which I could have replied, my lord. I know the jurisdiction of this honorable court is very limited when it comes to such technical things, my lord. So my basic prayer at this, my lord, if subject to what my brother says, my lord, in terms of that clause 23.4, my lord, bid opening and evolution, my lord, there is a certain clause, my lord. After receipt of the, if your lordship will come to page 100, my lord, page 123.4, my lord. Serial 1, my lord, Roman 2, 23.4, Roman 2, my lord. After receipt to confirmation of the bid circuit, the bidder will be asked in writing casually within 10 days to clarify or modify his technical if necessary with respect to any rectifiable defects, my lord.
Argument will go endless, you say, these are, you may say these are the rectifiable defects.
Yes, my lord.
Other side may want to say that these things are not complete. Why should we ask him? It is not incumbent on our part to compulsorily ask him to clarify.
My lord, of course, we
So
cannot.
this argument will go on and on.
My lord,
The argument will go on and on without there being any limit.
yes, my lord.
So basically on 3 counts, you have been rejected.
Yes, my lord.
Now, because they found these defects
My lord.
and they have given the reasons why these are not in conformity with these so and so.
My lord.
But then your argument is that if you found some discrepancy, you should have asked me. I'm ready to come and clarify.
Yes, my lord.
But that cannot be the answer, you see.
No, my lord, the SBD itself provides, so my lord, now, my lord knows, my lord, here.
See, you have read this 23.4, clause
My lord.
2.
My lord,
To clarify or modify his technical bit if necessary.
yes, my lord.
So there's no compulsion on their part.
My lord, with respect to any rectifiable defects, my lord, if necessary, my lord. So basically, my lord, that limited, my lord, ground, my lord, I'm.
So
today
what is
also
that
urging for-
rectifiable defects?
No, because here when they are invoking that facts that I have not disclosed certain works, my lord. These are factual things, my lord, which I had executed, my lord, under the class 1 category, my lord, registered under our enlistment rules, my lord, of the state, my lord, PWD enlistment rules. So this cannot be a ground for rejection of my bid when I am bidding as a, my lord, SS category in the VRO, man. And my lord, if in fact, I wanted to show you lordship the your notes of the MLA also, my lord. How they proceeded, my lord. Every time the MLA says so, they write in they proceed in that direction only, man.
Mr. Soki, I think we'll take this matter up some other day. Mr. Tapin, tomorrow. Is there any urgency?
Urgency is a lawsuit. This NIT was floated lawsuit years back lawsuit. Now it's still the matter is pending lawsuit.
What is the work concerned?
It's construction of road.
Construction of road, where?
Here it's
Rumgong, my lord, Siang district.
What about construction of proper road here inside the town area, city area? Everybody is going to the mud puddle every day up, in and out.
I cannot, my lord.
I find that the road condition has still the same.
Of course, man. Now I'm not no more in the government side, my lord. So
Nobody is complaining more.
so my brother can answer to that, my lord.
You're all talking about construction of road, repair of road, of all the areas in Arunachal Pradesh, except in Narlagan.
Nahalagan lawsuit, now we are starting lawsuit.
Where?
The sector road almost lawsuit. CC
Sector
payment.
road.
Sector road lawsuit.
But I've not seen any construction anywhere.
It's their lawsuit. If lawsuit begins the lawsuit sector.
Of course,
See
under that
sector,
garb of that highway, my lord, the construction of highway, I don't know why it is taking so long, my lord.
No, the main should be,
there's a helipad area lawsuit. The entire area sector has been lawsuit. Now CC payment has been.
what about this market area, the entire
road.
thing?
Market also lawsuit, it's done lawsuit. Just
The-
recently lawsuit.
Despite such huge traffic,
Yes.
you're collecting road tax so
Market.
much, but maintenance is not there. Anyway, we'll leave it up to the wisdom of people in the right place. So anyway, this perhaps we can take it up again, not some other day. Tomorrow we already have an advance list, isn't it? How much is there tomorrow? Any DB also tomorrow? No. Single bench advance. There are 21 matters. This will be followed by supplementary list again. No, tomorrow. All right. List the matter again tomorrow. Let's wait. Nine, yes.
Lordship, the petitioners have filed this writ petition in 3/2/23 February, Lordship. We have received the extra copies this morning only, Lordship.
How much time?
That too, Lordship, they have the status quo. Lordship is.
How much time?
No, Lordship, my lord, since they have status quo, Lordship, we really mind, Lordship.
No, you received the extra copies
This
today.
morning only, Lordship. Whereas.
Okay, so we'll grant you time.
Yes.
Don't worry about the status quo. I think the earlier it's disposed of, the better.
4 weeks time, Lordship, but then, Lordship, their attitude, Lordship, after getting stay, Lordship, they don't furnish us extra copies also.
My lord, only they have only asked extra copies on 27/6/23 only.
They have to ask over. You should give them.
Then
They never
I
furnish,
furnished.
Lordship.
If they ask for 2 copies, give them 4 copies. All right, Learned State Council submits that she has received only extra copies of the writ petition this morning. And therefore, 4 weeks' time may be granted for filing counter affidavit. In view of above, matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. To enable the state respondents file their counter affidavit. Interim order passed earlier to continue till then.
My please lordship, this writ petition pertains to the NH 415, that's being constructed from Naharlagun to Bandadeva. Here, the brief fact of the case is, there was no land acquisition process as such, by the government. What they did was, they issued notification, not under any act or law. They said, the areas which are beyond right of way, they will be compensated. And
On what basis are you demanding this amount?
as per their own assessment. So they carried out an assessment, of the land.
What is this purpose? For construction of road?
Yes, highway, 4 lane. It was 2 lane, now they are constructing 4 lane. In the year 2016, they assessed my area, and at that time they assessed the plantations, because that area was new road, viaduct area, new area. They are no more. They are going to the sliding zone. In my area, they are now constructing the road. They assessed the plantation 2016, and thereafter they said, compensation will be given to the land, They assessed the compensation for land also. Now assessing the compensation of land, the government says you take the assessment of land compensation only. We won't be giving the assessment that was made for plantation. So here in the writ petition, what we are demanding, the assessment that was made in the year 2016, for the plantations, that may also be given to us. A direction will be given that assessment.
So
that has been made.
the affidavit has been filed recently.
Yes,
Are you intending to file any rejoinder? Hmm?
I will, my lord. Yes.
You will file or not?
Yes.
How much time?
2 weeks time, I will give.
All right. As paid for by Mr. P. Tafo, 2 weeks' time is granted for filing the rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit of position filed by the state respondent.
It may be made clear because that of other respondents, it seems they won't be filing affidavit. Later on, they may say we will also file affidavit. My brother,
Will rely by the affidavit filed by the.
that may be
You
recorded.
appear for which respondent?
Number 1 and 2, sir.
Okay, Mr. D. Kamduk, Learned State Council submits that respondent numbers 1 and 2 will not be filing a separate affidavit
And 3, we don't know whether they are going to file affidavit or not.
and will be relying upon the affidavit filed by the respondent number 4.
Respondent number 3, my lord.
Who's appearing for 3?
Mr. Rintu Sakia, my lord, he was appearing earlier, my lord. R. Sakia.
Already seems to, my lord, his affidavit will be required also because whatever the compensation amount, it has to be paid by the highway department only.
The respondent number 3,
He's not there, otherwise, my lord, he also declined to file affidavit, my lord.
how do you say that? Any
No,
record?
he is not there, so I would not insist, my lord.
So let us not say anything.
Yes, yes.
He's not here.
Yes.
May I submit, my lord? May I
Yes.
submit? My lord, I am praying some time, my lord, for filing affidavit opposition, my lord.
How much time?
3 weeks, my lord. That's it.
All right, as paid for by Mr. L. Perme, Learned Council appearing for the
Lordship may be given 2 weeks, Lordship. They have taken much time, Lordship.
respondents.
1 to 4, my lord.
2 weeks or 3 weeks?
3 weeks, my lord. I'm praying 3 weeks. I'm yet to receive instruction in this case. My lord.
Further 3 weeks time is granted for filing for a contract with him. List again after 3 weeks.
Obviously.
This also? No
May I pray,
counter?
my lord?
Yes.
My lord, there's an analogous matter also, WPC number 186 of this 2023 only. Can this matter be taken up tomorrow with the tag along WPC number 186?
No, but there is no affidavit, isn't it, filed so far? Are you going to file anyone?
Lordship will file.
When will you file?
Will file, Lordship.
2 weeks time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks? Why not 4 weeks?
4 weeks also. Earlier, they have sought, Lordship, that
No, see, why are you taking time like that, just like that? Are you going to file or not?
Lordship, we will file. Since earlier we were told to take some instruction, that instruction Lordship, we brought before this court. Again, thereafter, they have supplied. Thereafter only we got the extra copies. So, Lordship, for 4 weeks. After 4 weeks.
My lord, if they have received the instruction, at least 2 weeks, my lord. 4 weeks will delay the whole process, my lord.
What is the claim here? Compensation.
Pardon, my lord.
What is the claim? Compensation.
Compensation, my lord. Lane compensation.
Your land has been acquired over.
Yes, my lord.
For what purpose?
No, not required, my lord. That's
Then-
why
It has not been acquired, Lordship, but it is under the occupation of Indian Army laws. Now they are operate. Now saying.
So if it's occupied, then what is to be done? Are they supposed to pay rent or something, rental compensation?
That Lordship, that can best be answered by the union government.
No. Supposing your house is occupied by somebody. It can be, will it be free of cost unless you permit? They're not permitted, so are you not supposed to pay something?
They are in fact entitled for the rent also. In some of the cases, Lordship, there are some.
Is there a concept of payment of rental compensation?
Yes, Lordship.
So your land is occupied since when?
since my lord, since 1963, 1964.
64.
Yes.
No rent has been paid to you.
No acquisition was done.
No, forget about acquisition. They have just occupied your land like that.
Yes, my lord.
What have you claimed then?
Pardon, my lord.
What have you claimed? For acquiring your land?
Yes, my lord.
Okay, you wait for some more.
In fact, my lord, I'm not prepared today with the brief. So my lord, if it can be taken up tomorrow.
No. Tomorrow also what will happen? Nothing will happen. They'll take time only. As paid for by the respondents, further 4 weeks time is granted for filing counter affidavit. List the matter again after 4 weeks along with WPC number 186 of 2023.
My lord, highly obliged.
Active number? 9.
My lord, this case was listed yesterday, my lord.
Where is it? 39.
This,
What is this
this
case?
may be listed up to 2 weeks, my lord.
Hmm?
It was heard yesterday. And again, it was listed today, my lord.
Hmm.
It has been listed today, my lord. It was listed for disposal of the matter, my lord. But since there's a constraint of time, my lord,
But again, this we are short of time again.
after 2 weeks, my lord.
All right. As paid for by the parties, that the matter be listed again after 2 weeks for admission.
Admission. Obliged.
13, 1-3.
May I my lord?
Yes.
My lord, I was supposed to file APD in reply in this case, my lord. I pray, my lord, for a 2 week time, my lord, for filing reply, my lord. Yesterday only, my lord, I was supplied the RTA copy by the respondent, my lord.
Well, I am extremely sorry to this prayer to be considered. There is an interim order operating. And this is relating to the supply of item under Manrega. The work has been stalled, May I,
We
pray
take a-
that this
Take
may be
a
listed
shorter
on
date.
22nd.
Pardon, my lord.
Take a shorter date if you want to file.
22nd, 22nd.
My lord,
Last
More than
2.5 months has been given, my lord, to the petitioner to file affidavit in opposition, my lord.
my lord, to that extent I concede, my lord, but then yesterday only, my lord, I was supplied the RTA reply, my lord, by the respondent, my lord. Some relevant documents I have sought, my lord, in RTA, my
By
lord.
way
That
of
documents
reply, they cannot
yesterday only I
input
was.
their writ petition.
No, you got the documents already.
I yesterday, my lord, part of that had been given to me, my lord, part they have not, my lord. I additionally in reply, my lord, I will pray for calling of the record in this case, my lord.
This is a very simple issue, my lord. Simple case, my lord.
What is the issue regarding?
My lord, he has quoted lowest bid, my lord, out of total cost put to tender, my lord. Now, the private respondent has had quoted an amount, my lord, within the variation limit, my lord, of 5%, my lord, on each item, my lord. That is the case, my lord.
My lord, yeah, my lord. Case here is, my lord, in term of, my lord, tender put out amount, my lord, I am the lowest bidder, my lord. But in they are saying, my lord, that would not be the criteria, my lord. Criteria would be, my lord, the
Anyway-
item wise, my lord.
Anyway, you file your rejoinder by
My lord.
Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you have received, you
My
will
lord.
file that.
My lord,
If some more is required, it appears so, then we'll see what can be done.
my lord.
Since there is some objection from the other side.
Paucity of time as well.
Yes. On the,
Let be on, my lord, 23rd,
22nd.
23rd, my lord.
I have been cooperating my brother, as an elder.
For 2.5
More than
months.
half months we have sought the adjournment, we have been cooperating.
No, that is not correct, my lord, not say half month, my lord. I was supplied his on
Anyway,
26, my lord.
let it be on 22nd.
22nd.
There is some urgency in the matter.
Right, list the matter on 22nd. Petitioner to file rejoinder affidavit before the next date.
Government.
Yes.
Obviously.
But I am sorry, between I have to rush bit early. Yes, item number 20.
You have not got the instructions?
So we have
Okay, 2 weeks.
20 what?
Yeah.
20, my lord.
Kindly.
Item 20.
After 2 weeks.
No, my lord, it may be listed on 28, my lord.
I'm
We'll
not
be
there.
filing.
I am not there. I am not there on that day.
So you want a date or after 2 weeks?
Yeah, only I am asking for 2 weeks and then we go for final adjudication. Normally, I don't see adjournment.
Government,
After 2 weeks.
item 20, right as paid for Mr. TD Tara. Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
If status quo may be continued.
Status quo passed earlier to continue in the meantime.
Right.
Then item 13 also, na? I said list again on Tuesday, na? Add one more line, interim order passed earlier to continue till then. Item 14,
My lord, I have received a affidavit in opposition from respondent number 3. And I yet to receive it from 1 and 2.
you want to file rejoinder?
No, this affidavit in opposition.
No, you want to reply to that? Or
I have only received it from respondent number 3. 1 and 2, they haven't filed it yet.
huh?
Affidavit from respondent number 1 and 2 is not required.
1 and 2 not required.
Yes,
Shall I record?
yes, Lord.
Mr. D. Kamduk, Learned State Council submits that affidavit. Respondent numbers 1 and 2 will not be required, will not be filing counter affidavit as the same is not required. Gustav, it is seen that respondent number 3 has filed counter affidavit. Will you file reply?
Yes, ma'am.
List the matter again after 2 weeks. The petitioner may file rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit of the respondent number 3, if so advised.
Much obliged.
15, your lordship, I have not received extra copies yet.
Why
They have not served extra copies.
extra copies are not being given?
My lord, I will serve it by tomorrow, ma'am.
Okay. Learned counsel for the petitioner to serve extra copy of the writ petition to the learned government advocate by tomorrow. List the matter again after 3 weeks. Counter affidavit to be filed in the meantime. Yes,
Yes, lordship, I have received affidavit in reply filed by respondent number 5 and 2, lordship. That some time may be given so that I can file rejoinder, lordship.
5. What about 2 also? 2 also is filed,
Yes, ma'am.
2 and 5.
2 and 5.
You want to file rejoinder?
I'm for petitioner, lordship.
That's what. Are you going to file rejoinder?
Yes,
How much time?
lordship, 3 weeks may be given, lordship.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
As paid for by the learned counsel for the petitioner. 3 weeks time is granted for filing rejoinder affidavit against the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent numbers 2 and 5.
Like this.
No affidavit.
Here I need some time to file affidavit.
How much
4 weeks, your lordship.
as paid for Ms. Al Basar, learned government advocate, is given 4 weeks time to file counter affidavit on behalf of the respondents. List again after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
All right. Yes.
My lord,
Yeah.
42, my lord, also is there, 41, my lord. 41, my lord, I can know 42, my lord.
42.
My lord. IA is there.
What about 41?
41, my lord. Oh, sorry, my lord. Yes, 41 is the IA, my lord.
41 is IA.
My lord. Here I am, my lord, praying for stay of the my lord advertisement, my pertaining to my lord. Page number 19, my lord. The Guru, second, my lord, Guru, serial number third, my lord.
What is this third?
Now, my lord, in read petition, my lord, I have a pray for my lord sitting of DPC, my lord. Yes, I am entitled to be, my lord, get promotion, my lord, from 2019, my lord. And since 2019, I am holding the charge of the assistant engineer also, my lord. Now, instead of sitting DPC, my lord, now they are they have issued this during the pendency of this writ petition, my lord. Instead of filing any reply, my lord, they have.
What have you challenged in the writ petition?
Writ petition, my lord, I have pray for my lord sitting of DPC, my lord. DPC.
Now, what is the procedure for filling up of this post of assistant engineer civil? How is it to be filled up?
My lord, that is, I have.
You've been appointed on what basis? Temporary basis.
Yes, my lord, temporary. That, my lord, that can be clear from the IA itself, my lord. I will indicate, my lord, how, my lord, this post was held by the earlier incumbent, my lord, who got promoted EE, my lord. During that DPC, my lord, my issue, my case was not considered, my lord, because.
No, show me from the main writ petition, what is your case?
In writ petition, my lord, if my lord kindly turn to page number 41, my lord.
41?
41, my lord, in writ petition, my lord.
Yes, what is there in 41?
And this is the, my lord, recruitment rule, my lord.
Recruitment rules?
My lord. For assistant engineer, my lord. Down below, my lord, 50% by promotion, my lord, column number, my lord.
Direct recruitment, promotion.
Promotion, my lord.
So how you are appointed yourself? How have you been appointed?
I, my lord, I was appointed as JE, my lord, earlier, my lord.
JE?
JE, my lord. Now.
Where is your appointment order?
Appointment order, my lord.
Page 30?
Yes, 30, my lord.
This on temporary basis.
No, it is not temporary basis, my lord. Temporary basis, that can be further.
Mr. Perme, you're not ready with your case. You should be clear about your status when you are seeking stay of the advertisement.
My lord, yes, my lord. If my lord, this is my lord, 2012, my lord. 2000, if my lord kindly turn to my lord, page number 32, my lord. 32, my lord.
Yes, what is there? 32?
Serial number 10, my name is mentioned, my lord.
Yes, what is this?
This is completion of probation period, my lord. 2014, I completed. This is dear document, my lord. Date of period of probation period, my lord.
No, why are you going to that probation period? Your initial appointment is at page 30.
Yes, my lord.
On temporary basis.
That's why, my lord. That's why, my lord. This indicated this seniority indicated I have completed my probation, my lord, in the 2014, my lord.
Maybe you completed, but I'm asking you on what basis have you been appointed as JE? Was there any selection?
Yes, my lord. In the selection process, I was appointed, my lord. Open competition, I was appointed. My lord.
How is that? Which document will show that there was selection? Yes, page 29. 29 is the thing, 30 is your thing.
Yes, my
and
lord.
31, 32 is your completion of probationary period.
My lord.
And 41 is what? This is the recruitment rules. Promotion from JE.
Yes, my lord.
And promotion. How many posts are there? JE.
JE, my lord.
Under which JE appointed as JE under which department or which organization?
This is my lord.
Oh, RGU.
RGU, my lord.
From university.
University, my
How
lord.
many JE are there?
My
How
lord.
many posts?
2, my lord.
From where you say that? Sanction post.
Thanks. Sanction post, my lord. I have not. At page number, my
Because
lord,
otherwise,
page number 36, my lord, that is the, my lord, two posts of JE, my lord.
36,
Page number 36, my lord.
36.
Provision seniority, there is only two posts, my lord. I am the senior most, my lord.
No, this is seniority list.
My lord. This is the only two posts exist in
What is the sanction strength of JE in the
J2, my lord. This is
university?
two, my lord.
From which document can you show me that?
Document, other documents not, but as seniority is indicate two posts only, my lord. I am the senior most, my lord.
See, in the seniority list, there might be 4 or 5 J's also, who knows? Temporary appointment, stopgap arrangement, master role or whatever. Thing is that how many sanction post is there under the RGU in the post of JE? That has to be clarified so as to apply this recruitment rules. Recruitment rules says 50 by direct, 50 by promotion.
My lord.
Supposing there is only one post, then
My lord, my
what will
lord,
happen?
recruitment I indicate is of AE, my lord. AE, my lord. Assistant engineer, my lord. Now, where I am claiming promotion, my lord. Now, therefore, my lord, for the movement, kindly turn to page number 34, my lord. 34, my
Okay,
lord.
AE, correct, AE,
My lord.
34.
34, my lord. 34. This is, my lord, page number 34, my lord.
Yes.
On this is on recommended development committee head on it approved on such and such bit. Engineer B.K. Saha, assistant engineer civil, my lord, is hereby promoted to post of executive engineer is here. Now down below, my lord, with a 5 serial number copy to my lord 5, my lord, we'll see Mr. Tautar, junior or senior general hereby asked to hold the charge of office of the assistant engineer civil acting in addition to his whole duty till further order, my lord. Now, if my lord, we will go into minor of this, my lord, July 15, 2019, which I have enacted IA, my lord, all picture will be clear, my lord. I was the senior most AE, my lord, but then during the sitting of this DPC, my lord, as my lord, he is still this incumbent was holding, my lord, the AE, my lord, I was not recommended, my lord. That I have enclosed in my IA, my lord, indicating that this post was promotional post and I was the person who entitled to be held, my lord. Accordingly, I was allowed to hold such hold the SAS in opposite team. In IA, my lord, will kindly, my lord, kindly, my lord.
Just a minute. You're asked to hold the charge of AE. One BK Shah is promoted.
My lord.
EE.
EE, my lord.
And against his post, you are given the charge.
In the charge, my lord.
No, my question still would be, how many posts of AE is there under the RGU?
One, my lord, still one, my lord.
Only one post.
My lord.
Then how do you apply this formula? Method of recruitment 50 by direct, 50 by promotion.
My
So this post should go by direct, should go for direct or for promotion.
My lord.
You are saying that they should
Yes,
they should sit DPC and consider my promotion. But the rules also provide that there's 50% by direct recruitment.
My lord. My lord, that's
So-
why, my lord, my humble submission is still at this, my lord, stage, my lord, when I have approached this on my record, my lord, at this stage, prima facie on record, my lord, is my lord, this incumbent BK Saha was holding that AE post on promotion, my lord. Thereafter, he was on promotion, get EE, my lord. At this stage, till they file their epidemic, my lord, proper epidemic, my lord. At this stage, at least prima facie, my lord, not, I should say, prima facie case would be in my favor that this post is promotional post, my lord.
What is the recruitment rules for EE?
EE, my lord, I have not added, my lord. EE,
How will it be? Is it the same thing? 50%, 50%?
EE, my lord, I am not sure, my lord. EE, my lord. But then in DPC, my lord, it, my lord, look into two.
Anyway, this person has been promoted by promotion.
My lord.
To that post of EE.
EE, my lord. Earlier, he was promoted from JE to AE, my lord.
Maybe. But the thing is that how many posts are there in the post of AE? And how do we implement this recruitment rules? Because 50% is by direct recruitment.
My lord.
Then another 50% by promotion.
My lord.
So
Now,
the
my lord,
direct
if suppose, my lord, my humble, if suppose they come with affidavit to me tomorrow, my lord. This is not promotion and post, I have no case, my lord. But at this stage, when my writ petition is pending, my lord, and on prima facie on record, my lord, the earlier incumbent, my lord, hold, my lord.
What do you say? What is your submission?
My lord, recruitment rule.
You are for RGU?
Yes,
Yes.
this has been amended. As per the direction of the Ministry of Education.
Amended?
Yes.
Where is that?
Amended, this has been approved by the Executive Council
Amended with effect from which date?
from my lord, 2022.
22. And this vacancy occurred when?
2019.
2019. So can you apply that 22
Yes.
for vacancy who happened in 2019?
Yeah.
Before 2022, the petitioner already has the legitimate expectation that he'll be considered for promotion against this vacancy. Have you filed your counter affidavit?
Yes.
What is your stand?
My son is, this post is, belongs to direct recruitment.
Where is your affidavit? I don't see your affidavit.
No, I have not filed it.
You
I have
said
to file-
yes.
No, I have to file it.
You file your affidavit. Don't fill up this post, will state. Please write down. Heard Mr. L. Perme, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Applicant stroke writ petitioner who submits that by filing this application, the petitioner prays for staying the advertisement dated 26/7/2023 insofar as the post of assistant engineer within brackets civil is concerned. Stop. The Learned Counsel submits that the petitioner has been occupying the said post of assistant engineer on in-charge basis since the year 2019. And while he was expecting the respondent authorities to constitute a DPC to consider his promotion to the said post, the advertisement has been issued. In next para, in view of above, issue notice to the respondents. Mr. Your name?
T. Gadi.
A.
T. Gadi.
T. Gari.
Yes.
Mr. T. Gari, Learned. You are standing counsel?
Yes.
Standing counsel, Rajiv Gandhi University accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All. Extra copies of the application be furnished to him within 2 days. Did I say notice, issue notice? Returnable by 3 weeks. Okay. In the, then next para, in the interim, it is hereby directed that the respondent authorities shall not in the interim, it is hereby directed that the advertisement dated 26/7/2023 insofar as the post of assistant engineer within brackets civil is concerned shall remain state. The matter be listed again after 3 weeks. Respondents to file their counter affidavit against the IA as well as against the writ petition in the meantime.
High level.
You want a date, Mr. Kapo?
My lord.
When?
Next week, my lord.
Next week?
My lord.
Is there any urgency?
My lord, as I pointed out on the last occasion also, my lord, this is service matter. My lord, if subject to convening of your lordship, matter may be heard on my lord, the 24th.
What is the subject about?
Subject is, my lord, in fact, advertisement was issued and private respondent herein has been appointed who were not at all, my lord, participated in this selection process, my lord. And they are saying that no appointment has been made is because from the other sources. They were already in the job as contingency staff, my lord. The purpose of the whole, my lord, the advertisement and the.
What is the
selection-
post?
Post is, my lord, the MTS, my lord, multi-purpose task, my lord.
How many posts? One post?
No,
No,
my lord,
three.
five candidate has been appointed, my lord. We have three, my lord,
Three petitioners.
three petitioners,
And how many posts has been filled up?
five posts, my lord.
5 posts has been filled up.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're saying that those who did not participate in the
In the
process
tender
have
selection
been
process,
appointed.
my lord.
And the reason is that
The reason is that, my lord, they were already serving in the department as contingency staff, my lord, that is not, my lord, factually correct. And apart from that, my
so
lord,
even if they were serving as contingency workers, are they not required to participate?
my lord, that is my contention, my lord.
Isn't it?
Exactly, my lord.
And who's for the respondents?
My lord, I had the respondent, private counsel for the respondent, in fact, my lord, was present this morning. But maybe, my lord, owing to, my lord, this paucity of time, left the court premises, my lord. So
What
I've given
about the health department?
health department where the, my lord, standing counsel for the health department was also present, my lord.
Hmm.
I'll inform, my lord, on 24th, my lord, if subject to convene, my lord. My lord, otherwise issue is very simple, my lord. So from the other sources, my lord, the appointment cannot be made, my lord. No.
Don't make it 24. Can it be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday?
Tuesday, I'll be having some little difficulty.
You're out.
On, my lord,
Then-
23rd, my lord. 23rd, my lord.
All right. As paid for by Mr. M. Kato, list the matter again on 23rd
My lord. I'll inform the other party also.
August.
Deeply obliged, ma'am.
Is there any leftover? Completed, na?
Existed.
Acha, who was taking that dictation this morning? You were taking. Will you come? How many things I had left?